Sachin sir. Sachin sir.
Yes, sir.
You can start. You can start. We are live on YouTube.
But Satish sir has joined.
Yeah. Satish has shared the screen also. Satish sir,
Okay. Satish
Satish
sir.
the confirmation. त्यांनी स्क्रीन वगैरे शेअर तर केली आहे. ते
Hello.
Satish sir.
Yes, we may join.
You have
We
joined,
may
na?
start. I will join.
Okay. I'll get the introduction. Then
Yeah.
we'll continue the lecture. Good morning, friends. Myself, Sachin Loke. I'm the coordinator and for Mumbai Insurance Institute of India. Since last 12 years, we are conducting the lectures for scale 1 to 5 and 13.1 and 2. Today, I have with me a brilliant sir, I can say, and he is also a committee member in with us in Mumbai Insurance Institute, Mr. Satish Kiradkar, sir, who will be taking the lecture today now for reinsurance. He is a KBO in charge in New India Assurance Company Limited. Friends, we are conducting this lecture since last 15 years. And with us, my 2-3 colleagues are participating who are working in the New India Assurance, like Anil Jadhav, who is the deputy manager and in charge, as well as the Prasad Sakarkar. He is a relationship manager in LCBO 2. Likewise, I would like to thanks 2-3 participants who will be participants as well as faculties, Pratik Dayal and Punit Pandya, who is going to deliver the lectures for us on behalf of Mumbai Insurance Institute of India. And they are also participating in this scale 1 to 5 exam also. But in spite of their busy schedule, they are sparing some time for us and they are going to deliver the lectures. Again, on behind Mr. Sagar Deshmukh, who is providing IT support for us, and Sanjay Shirke, who is a council member, who is allowing us to conduct the lectures with the free hands. So I would like to welcome all the aspirants, as well as I'd like to say all the best to all the aspirants on behalf of Mumbai Insurance Institute. Satish sir, now you can continue with your lectures. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sachin sir. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, sir. You are perfectly audible, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. First of all, I wish you all a happy uh, Constitution Day. Today is a Constitution Day, and what a great day on which our BVKS lectures are starting with today. And first lecture of reinsurance. I hope everyone will score 24 5 out of 25 as like last year, those who appeared. Because today also I am getting so many calls for sharing PPTs, and they're telling that yes, they have seen the lecture on YouTube also. And last year, those who were attended, they are also telling that yes, we succeeded because of this one. So I will clarify each and every doubt of all of you. But before starting, I would like to give some instructions. First, please note that the PPT which is on your screen will be shared with all of you. So you don't need to write down anything which is shown on the PPT. But if anything extra, any explanation is given, that you can note down. That you only that thing you can note down. Secondly, you can have your calculator handy, because I will take practice of some of examples also, on which if I will ask some questions, that time you can calculate and answer it quickly. So these two instructions are there, and after the lecture I will give some more instructions. So shall we start? Are you all ready?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So before starting, can you tell me what is reinsurance? Can anybody?
Insurance for
Insurance for insurance, sir.
Right. In simple word, it is insurance of insurance. Okay. So let us go further and see this. Okay. So here, where it is a reinsurance whereby the insurer passes on that part of any risk which surpasses its financial state to the reinsurer. So basically, as you all said, that is the insurance of insurance, but which risk is transferred, which is beyond the financial strength of any of the company. When as any of our insurance company, those who are accepting the risk will check what is our financial state, and if any risk is beyond the financial strength, then that risk is getting transferred to the reinsurance through various contacts. We'll see the various types of reinsurances. Through that, this risk will getting transferred. Now, see here, the risk is there. Now, the risk is accepted by the insurer here, and out of that, the part of the risk is transferred to the reinsurer. So, see here again, two things are coming. There are two contacts are coming. Is the insurer reinsurance the contract between insured or insurer? Are you agree? Is reinsurance contract between insured, insurer, and reinsurer? Is it say so?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So, and first of all, keep in your mind these two are different contracts. First contract is the insurance contract, which is between insured and insurer, and second contract is between insurer and reinsurer. So, insured is never a party to the reinsurance contract. There is one exception to that. Can you tell me, anybody, if knows what is the exception to this? Because see, if something is happening, some claim is arises, after the claim, insured cannot claim to the reinsurer, because if the insured is not a party, how he or she can or they can claim with the reinsurer? So, but there is one exception to this. Can you tell me what is the exception to that?
In
By
case
which
of
Cut through
insolvency
clause.
or cut
In
clearance.
case insurer is insolvent, or the
Insolvent.
cut-off clause.
correct,
Cut
correct.
through clause.
So two words I can hear from you, and which is correct. One is a insolvency, and second is a cut through clause. Only in the case of insolvency, the cut through clause will be applicable. And what does cut through clause says? That in case of insolvency, insured can directly claim to the reinsurer, and if reinsurer satisfies that claim, that will be termed as a discharge of his duties. Whatever he needs to pay to the insurer. If he pays to the insurer, if he pays to the insured, then his obligation is fulfilled as per the contract, as per the cut-through clause. So that is only the exception. Otherwise, there can be a question for, may say, scale 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, that reinsurance is a contract between which of the following. So here, never select insured, because for confusion, they can give you all the 3 options: insured, insurer, reinsurer. So don't select insured. It is between only insurer and reinsurer. And what is the contract between reinsurer and reinsurer? Is there any such other contract?
The
When
retrocession.
reinsurer, yes, correct. Now see, we have seen 2 contracts here. These 2 contracts are on your screen. First is the insurance contract. Second is the reinsurance contract. And if we go further, now see, insured has given his risk to transfer his risk to the insurer. Insurer has transferred it to the reinsurer. Now, if reinsurer feels that now whatever risk I have accepted, it is beyond my balance sheet, beyond my financial state. So reinsurer can further reinsure it, and that reinsurance of reinsurance is termed as retrocession. Understood? So it is a third step. It is called a retrocession, and the party which is transferring that risk is called a retrocedent. Means reinsurance company who is transferring the risk is called as retrocedent, and the reinsurance company which is accepting that retrocession is called as retrocessioner. Okay, so retrocedent and retrocessioner. Now here also, when reinsurance contract is there, in that also the insurance company who is transferring the risk is called as cedent. That also you note down. The insurance company is transferring the risk is called as cedent, and a reinsurance company, as you know, that it is a reinsurer. There are some other terminology used in the reinsurance contract for the insurer. One is, I already told you, it is a cedent, and also reinsured is another name for the insurance company. I hope this basic is clear. Now, moving forward. So see here, these contracts, which I already explained that. So no legal bond between insured and reinsured. All these I have already explained to you. Next. Now, what is reinsurance? That also we have discussed. In simple terms, you also told that it is an insurance of insurance. So it means, it is a means by which insurance company protects itself against the risk. Reinsurance is also termed as an effective risk transfer mechanism. There are so many risk transfer mechanism. Reinsurance is one part of it, and in insurance, mostly this mechanism is used. Otherwise, there are so many financial you can say assets which can be used, but mostly we are focusing on the reinsurance here. And already I told you that insurance company is also called as cedent or a ceding company. Now, see, there is a most of the time we get confused between reinsurance and co-insurance. Can anybody tell what is the difference between reinsurance and co-insurance?
को-इंश्योरेंस को इंश्योर डिसाइड करता है, लेकिन रीइंश्योरर को इंश्योरर.
Okay, good. Any other thing which I already, which just I explained now in that context? Can you tell anything else? This is correct, sir. You said that, yeah, yes, insurer decides who will be my co-insurer, like in this contract. But one more thing is there.
I think sir, co-insurance is risk sharing mechanism, whereas reinsurance is more like a risk transfer mechanism.
Good. That is also one of the good example, good explanation. Okay. So 2 already you explained. One is that insurer decide who will be the insurer or co-insurer there. Secondly, as just now explained that that is a risk transfer mechanism. Okay. Now here one more thing is that see, as already explained that co-insurance, insurer decides who will be my insurer. So here it will be a direct contract between all the insurer with the insured. So all insurer and insured will be the party here. Like say, suppose there is one risk in which say some part say 25% each is taken by all the 4 PSUs. New India, Oriental, United, National, all have taken a 25% each share. So here there is a contract of insured with each and every company, with the New India, with the National, with Oriental, with United. Each and every company has having contract with the insured, because insured has decided, and he has given the share to each and every company. But in reinsurance, that reinsurance is not decided by the insured. So there is a no such contract, which I already explained. So that is the difference between. So don't get confused between reinsurance and co-insurance. These two are the different thing. Yes, for the co-insurance, for the sake of convenience, may say a leader is taking all the premium, and then he is sharing the part of other companies share with them. The other companies are not directly taking from the insured, they are taking from the leader. Okay, and the company which is having higher share will be the leader in that. Okay, so here a difference is that co-insurance is sharing of risk between Indian insurers. Insurer decides the co-insurance. That is the thing here. Now some common terms here. Seed means transferring the risk. When the company is transferring the risk, insurance company transferring the risk to another company, is called as a seed or seeding. Okay, and the amount by which that risk is transferred, that is called a cession. Okay, seeding company I already explained, that is a primary insurer, which is called as a insured or a insurer or a reinsured. Commission, it is like we give our intermediary. Likewise, reinsurance companies also giving some commission to the insurance company. There is a retrocession, I already explained. Line we will see it in our surplus treaties, like our proportionate type of reinsurance. Will see line is the amount of retention of the insured. The retention amount in the surplus is called as a line. Now, what are the function of a reinsurance? First, it provides an additional underwriting capacity. Now, you must be aware that solvency margin. Are you aware of the solvency margin? Nowadays, we are discussing it lot, because at the time of wage revision also, it happened that your solvency margin is so and so, it is like this. So we are giving this much only, like was discussed. So, are you aware of the solvency margin? What is solvency? Can anybody tell what is solvency margin? No? How it is calculated? What is the required solvency margin?
1.5.
1.5. That everybody knows. Okay. So 1.5 is the solvency margin. Actually, there are two ways of calculating the solvency margin. One, for that we calculate our obligations. Actually, it is form of like assets and liabilities. We calculate that there are various things in this, which assets to exclude, which liabilities to include, and all these things. And in that concept, in simple words, our assets should be 1.5 times of the liabilities. That there are different things. So if such things happens, so there is a constant on us to accept the risk, because we cannot go beyond whatever financial strength is there, whatever assets we are having. Otherwise, our solvency margin will get down. So for that, what is the choice insurance companies having? They can reinsure some parts of the risk to the other insurer, so that even that part will come as their assets, and their financial strength increases, and so that they can accept more risk. So additional underwriting capacity is provided by. Yes, any doubt is there? Someone was asking something. Okay. So first is additional underwriting capacity is provided through insurance. Second, it's further spreading of risk internationally. Now, suppose like Japan. Japan is a, so if you say earthquake prone country, although they are having so much measures to avoid that, but just we see that Japan is a earth prone country. Now, if there is a earthquake in a Japan, if reinsurance is not there, then that will be in that country itself. So that there is a chance of all the insurance company in Japan will get bankrupt. Likewise, in India, suppose if any bigger tragedy happens, bigger cyclone comes, in that the insurance company which are covering the risk will go bankrupt because of the losses due to this. But due to reinsurance, what we are doing, we are transferring the risk to some other companies which are also a foreign company. So the risk are transferring, are spreading internationally. That is also one of the function. Of course, how much risk we can pass, that will be as per IRDA guidelines, which we'll discuss later on. Next one is to expand the volume of business, it writes at a faster rate. Now, if some new company is coming, now they must be having a limited capital, so they will not be able to write more or larger risk. So they can have that backup of the reinsurance so that they can do it because of the help of this. One another thing is that along with that, along with the financial backup of the risk, the reinsurance company are also providing, they are providing their expertise also. So if new company is there to enter into new market, they can get a backup of the expertise but from the reinsurance company. So that this is also one of the function. So these are the function of the insurance company which we have seen. One of the most common causes of failure of an insurance company is that claims exceeds available fund generated by premiums. There can be various reasons of this. So you can see this one of the reason. Can you see this? What from this picture you can understand? Can you tell me? Can in context of the reinsurance, can you tell me what can you explain with this?
So many risks in one location.
Okay, very good. What does we call this?
Accumulation.
Accumulation. So this is also one of the thing for which reinsurance is required. Because see, there are, if you see prima facie, each risk is very small. But as these risks are accumulated at one place, now if all the risks are insured by a single insurer, although the risks are smaller, but at one, so if there is one cyclone or one catastrophic event, everything will wash out, and on that, in that, what will happen? The company can be a bankrupt. So reinsurance is required. So there can be a for the accumulation also, it is required the help of the reinsurance. So we were here random increase in the frequency or severity of a very large individual losses. So there can be a frequent losses or a severity. Severity means high volume losses. So these things are there which will be covered by the reinsurance. Random increase in the frequency or and or severity of an accumulation of losses. Just now we have seen a picture. There will be accumulation of losses arising from one event. So that can happen. Although the losses are individual losses are small, but the impact will be very large. Random adverse fluctuation in the annual aggregate claims experience, that will happen. So traditionally, the basic rule of reinsurance is to offer protection against the above risk, and this is the thing. But I already told you that along with that, even reinsurance companies are also providing their expertise to the insurance company, because the risk handled by the insurance company are backed up by the insurance company. In other words, you can say that they are providing their blank check to the insurance company, because whenever claim happens, that time losses should be made good by the insurance company also. Is there any clause which suggests that if loss is paid by the insurance company, it should also be paid by the insurance company? Is there any such clause?
To follow the fortunes.
Correct. As per follow the fortune clause, if the loss is payable by the insurance company, the same should also be honored by the insurance company. So accumulation we have seen. Now we come towards the capacity. Now what is the capacity? Capacity is a total of some things. First is the net retention will be the part of it. What is the retention? The part of the risk which is retained by the insurance company. Say, suppose a risk of 100 crore is insured by XYZ Limited with the New India Insurance Company. Now, out of that 100 crores, if New India says that okay, 10 crores I will keep on my balance sheet, I will keep retain 10 crores. So that 10 crore is a retention. Okay. Second is the obligatory cession. Can you tell me what is how much obligatory cession is there currently?
4% for
4%.
financial year 23.
Correct. Right. Earlier it was 5%. Now it is a 4%. So 4% obligatory cession is required for each and every risk 4% will be transferred to whom?
See,
GIC.
Pool.
GIC sir.
GIC, not pool. It is to GIC Re. Remember, okay? GIC Re, as an Indian reinsurer, as per IRDA guidelines, 4% obligatory cession is required to GIC Re. So that is 4% will go there. Means out of 100, 4 will go there. Pool, if any. It is not necessary that each and every risk is covered under a pool. We'll discuss pool later on. So if the risk is eligible for the pool, then the portion which is transferred to the pool. Then next is the intercompany cession, if any. So if there is intercompany cession, means like if reinsurance is done, so that will be form part of it. And if there is a company surplus treaty, so whatever insurance intercompany cession company surplus treaty, so whatever the insurance is there, so that will be a form part of it. So capacity is all the total of it. Now from this only you can understand the importance of the reinsurance. See, now, as I explained you that out of 100 crore, New India kept only 10 crore. So if there could not be any protection from the pool or insurance, New India could accept only the risk with the summation of 10 crore. Just I'm giving an example. The capacity is much higher of all our 4 PSUs. So could keep that much low. But due to this backing, due to this all the things, obligatory cession, pool, then cession, all these things, the capacity is increased, and now the New India or any other insurance company is able to accept the higher risk because now capacity is increased. So remember the things which are coming under the capacity. Now retention, I already explained that the part which is kept. So like I explained in the example, out of that 100 crore, 10 crore is kept, then that is a retention. Okay. Maybe for a single risk or a group of risk. Mean, if for the individual risk, it can be the retention can be different. For group of risk, we can see various part that time we can understand that how for the group of risk also retention will be there. Then in practice, actually 1 to 5% of the capital reserve will be our retention. Means if our capital and free reserve is of say 1,000 crore, so accordingly 1% to 5 up to the 5% can be kept as a retention. So it is based. I already told you it is based on our financial strength. So capital and free reserves are the part because these are the capitals, owners fund. Now we will go for the types of reinsurance. First is the facultative reinsurance, and second one is a treaty reinsurance. These two are the broad categories. But there is one more thing, which is a combination of a two, is called a facultative obligatory treaty. Okay. Any doubt? Someone was saying something? No? Okay. So then facultative reinsurance, this is the oldest form. Can you tell me what is the basic characteristics of the facultative reinsurance? Anybody?
Each and every risk are assessed
each
on
and
its
every
merits.
Each and every risk. What each and every risk? Each and every risk will be transferred in facultative.
No,
Is it
they
so?
are
It is
Then
they are assessed on its merits.
that
okay,
is in the company choice.
company choice. What else? Okay,
So the
that
reinsured
choice.
may transfer
Whether it
the
is
risks and the
transfer the risk
reinsurer
or
may
not,
accept the risk. Means
or
both sides.
reassurer.
Correct. This is what I wanted. See the two things. One is a choice and may accept. These two things I wanted, which I got from you. The thing is that see in a facultative reinsurance, it is not obligatory to anyone, which means it is a choice, or it is may insurance company may select whether they want to transfer the risk or not, and reinsurance company also can select whether they want to accept or not. There is no obligation on anyone. That is it. That's why it is called a facultative reinsurance. Okay. So here each risk needs to be insured separately. So as it is not obligatory, so not automatic. That means we have to place a separate contract for each and every risk. So when any risk is coming, that time we'll see whether this risk is we can handle this risk or we need to transfer some part of it. Then insurance company will decide on the merit of the like someone also said that is correct, that on the merit of the risk, whether if good risk is there, we can keep it with us. If bad risk is there, we can transfer most part of the year. But now the disadvantage or demerit you can say is that this is a time consuming process, because when uh, for each and every risk when it is coming, that time you have to take seek reinsurer to accept the risk, and if accepted then only you can transfer it. You cannot directly transfer the risk. So for that you have to check whether reinsurer is available, which reinsurer available, which will accept it. Secondly, what happens as it is a time consuming, sometimes you can lose the contract, also lose the that insurance, lose that client also, because while searching the reinsurer, sometimes it get delayed, and the that risk can be placed with another insurer. So that's why this is a you can say demerit. So already said both parties are free to place, accept or reject. The insurer may accept fully, partly, or reject fully. Okay, so this is the thing. Now here, if such a disadvantages are there, still faculty insurance is in place. Actually, if you see, this is the oldest form. TT came later, but still we are following. Why we are following then facultative if TT are there?
So
Technical
it
knowledge.
has catastrophic
Or
loss
extra large risk.
insurance.
Correct.
Major
Correct.
risk
Or
is
excluded
insured.
risk out of the treaties.
Correct. That is also correct. Right. Very good. So for the mega risk, we take this one. And secondly, the risks which are out of the treaty, which are not coming under the purview of the treaty, for that we follow the facultative reinsurance. Now, disadvantage we have seen it is too laborious, delay and time consuming. And in that, one more disadvantage is that it is a premium rates are too high, because reinsurer know that insurer is in need. So now we have to capture it. And secondly, they are transferring only the bad risks, means mostly the bad risks, not always. Some good risks are also transferred, but that's why rates are high and the commission will be less in this. Now, which are the circumstances which when we follow? Second, we have already discussed. First is all other methods are exhausted. We have seen that TT is exhausted, then or it is not coming under TT, then this is followed. Secondly, market expansion possible. So for that also, if we are expanding in the some new market, that time we may not have the TT or some other insurance. So that time. Secondly, as I already told you, for market expansion, also that expertise will be that insurance company will get that expertise from the insurance company. For that also it is required. Then that insurance special expertise I already told, and the insurance arrangements are at par with original insurance. So the same, because it is a one-off risk. One-off risk is transfer mechanism. So whatever the terms and conditions are there for the original risk will be same for the reinsurer's contract. Now TT reinsurance.
Sir,
Here,
I have a
yes.
question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So just
Please.
I read it somewhere that facultative is possible on both proportional and non-proportional as well. So is it true?
Yes,
Because
correct. Proportionate and non-proportionate on both, it can be done. Okay.
okay.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, there are two concepts of, like, somewhere it is mentioned types of insurance, somewhere it is mentioned forms of insurance. For types, it is said it is proportional and non-proportional. For forms of reinsurance, it is mentioned facultative and treaty.
Correct.
So, now you mentioned that types of insurance, facultative and treaty. Is it type or is it a form of reinsurance?
These are two forms you must say, and actually, say in faculty also. Just now, the another question, if you the previous question was there, whether in faculty there is a proportional or non-proportional was there. So these are two types of the facultative and also the treaty. So two forms are there. That one is the facultative and treaty. So you can say if a forms are there, then facultative and treaty. If they will ask you the types, then it will be proportional, non-proportional. Okay. So these are two forms, basically you can say two forms of the reinsurance. And
Okay.
okay, okay. Uh,
Sir, one doubt, sir.
so yes. Ask.
Sir, generally facultative reinsurance, for the
Hmm.
reinsurers, is it loss making in general?
Pardon, please repeat.
For the
Uh,
reinsurance companies, is
uh.
facultative loss making a type of or form of reinsurance?
Not always, but basically, in facultative, generally bad risks are transferred. Generally, I'm saying, but even good risks are also transferred. Now it is because see what happens. It is how we decide whether to transfer or not. It is based on our financial strength. If our financial strength is not good, even good risk we need to take a reinsurance for the good risk also. So yeah, as compared to if you say that in facultative, that can be there, but while seeing that we are transferring many risks which are good, but generally bad risks are transferred in the facultative because which is for which we don't have exposure. Second, if you see the volume, you can say that volume is bigger in the facultative as compared to this one. So there, the bigger part which we are transferring to the reinsurance company. We check we are transferring or not. And reinsurers are at the top part. When any risk hits, first it hits to the insurance company, and then it is going to the insurance company. Yeah, generally we can say that because mostly, as I already explained, that mostly that bad risk are transferred in the faculty reserve. Other sir is also there. He's expertise in that. If he has any views on that, he can also express. Other sir, please. Other sir, do you have any other say on this?
So they might be compensating it with the higher premium rates. That's what.
Pardon, sir.
Sir,
Please repeat it.
yeah, it's like you said facultative, or generally insurance companies uh, transfer the bad risk to the for in the form of facultative reinsurance. That's why
I already
reinsurers
told you.
are charging higher premium rates to
Sir,
taking it.
if you go to the previous slide, na, see there is something.
Yeah, you mentioned, sir. You mentioned earlier also.
Yeah. There was because see things.
You
See
mentioned,
where
sir.
we are choosing. So only not that it is not the thing that only the bad risk we are transferring. There are some other things are also when other methods are exhausted, when we want market expansion. So in these circumstances also it is transferred. So good risks are also getting transferred to the reinsurer, not only the bad one.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So let's move forward. TT now. Okay. In TT, TT reinsurance, as we have seen in facultative reinsurance, it was a one-off contract. But TT reinsurance, here it is binding on both the parties. If the risk comes under purview of the reinsurance contract, insurance company is compelled to transfer the risk, and reinsurer must accept it. It is not that okay, like pick and choose. Like sir says that that bad risk is transferred. So if bad is there, then I will transfer. Good is there, I will not transfer. It is not like that. If it is coming under treaty, yes, insurance company must transfer and insurance company must accept it. Okay. So both parties bind each other. They should do follow that this one. Direct insurance commit for selected portfolio limit and territory. These are generally financial year based. So we follow like 20 to 24. Like our financial year is there. For the same financial we are doing it. Each risk needs not to be studied and reinsurance simple and cost saving. So what can you tell me what are the difference between these two, treaty and facultative? What are the differences?
Sir, administrative cost saving in this.
Correct. What else?
In
So each
facultative,
risk
there's an
has to
option
be
to accept and deny the risk. In
signed.
treaty, there's no option to accept and deny the risk.
Correct. It is automatic. Okay.
Automatic, yes.
Yes, right. Then it is a time saving because directly transferring, you need not to search for the reinsurer here. Okay, it is a time saving one. And again, yes, you will get definitely there in faculty you are getting lesser commission. Here you will get a good commission because each and every risk is getting transferred here. Okay, so simple and cost saving also. Now it is in treaty insurance. There can be, it can be on two basis. One is on SI basis and other one is a PML basis. SI, you know that is a sum insured basis. Second one is a probable maximum loss. Okay. Can you tell me, anyone tell me that what is the probable maximum loss? What is the PML?
So it is the amount of maximum estimated maximum liability an insurer expects to occur in a case of a loss.
Correct, correct. Like, see, suppose any insured has insured his property, say for 1,000 crore with us. Okay. Out of that 1,000 crore, if there any unwanted event happens, like a fire or any catastrophe, how much there can be some savings? So how much can we save and what can be the maximum loss? That is evaluated. That is called a probable maximum loss. So although sum assured is 1,000 crore, but maybe in any unwanted event, maximum the property can be burned, maybe say of 200 crores, or maximum loss due to flood or any cyclone or something like that, maybe say 200 crores. So that is called as a probable maximum loss. So sometimes a reinsurance contract is based on the sum insured basis, or sometimes it is based on the PML basis. We'll see the examples also later on. Now, there is one more that is a facultative obligatory. Okay, so first we have seen facultative. Second, we have seen treaty. Now, what is the facultative obligatory?
The combination of both facultative and treaty.
Correct. So, as per the name, it has characteristics of the both. Now, what is taken from the facultative?
Sir, individual risk. And it is
For
compulsory.
whom yes.
It is compulsory to reinsurer.
Compulsory. From
Obligatory.
facultative, what is your taken?
Obligatory.
Okay, obligatory to the
Treaty.
reinsurer.
Reinsurer.
Correct. Not a treaty. It is a see. As per facultative obligatory, there are two things: facultative and obligatory. Facultative to the insurance company and obligatory to the reinsurance company. Which means, insurance company will decide whether to transfer the risk or not, as he was deciding in the facultative case. But if he decides to transfer, now in facultative insurance, there was a choice to a reinsurance company also whether he wants to transfer, accept or not. But in facultative obligatory, there is no choice to reinsurance company. If it is ceded, then reinsurance company must accept the risk. That is a facultative obligatory reinsurance. Okay. Now, so see who is in disadvantage in this facultative obligatory?
Reinsurer.
Reinsurer. But still, such contracts are in place. Why? Why so? Yes. Why is it so?
So
If it
sometimes,
is, yeah.
sorry, sometimes
please,
under
please.
reciprocal arrangement, they probably have to honor their obligations.
In a weak market scenario.
Correct. Soft market. This is very good. This is one thing. So basically, in soft market is the scenario. Now, soft market is the market in which demand is less and supply is high. I mean, there are so many reinsurance companies, and the companies seeking insurance is reinsurance is less. So in that case, reinsurance company has to take anyway. So for that they are agreeing this one. Okay. Secondly, they are agreeing it only with the reputed insurance company only. So there is a chance of that along with the bad risk, some good risks will also be transferred by the insurance company, and also their claim settling mechanism or such mechanism to settle the claims or reducing mechanism will be good of that company. So the reputation will be seen by the insurance company of the insurance company, and then only they will come into such a contract, maybe in the soft market or any other situation. Okay. So here again rates will be high. Yeah. Now the question which was asked for the facultative, this is correct for the facultative obligatory. The facultative obligatory may be loss making because here there is a obligation on the reinsurance company to accept each and every risk which is transferred by the insurance company. Okay.
Sir,
Now
I
we are
have a
going to the
question on that.
yes,
Sorry.
yeah.
So why
Please.
the rates would be high for the same? Because we already are not offering any commission, right?
Yeah, but still, uh, as see, basically, mostly the bad risk are getting transferred with this contract because reinsurance company doesn't have any choice to reject the risk. So mostly bad risk can come. So by the higher rates, also insurance company may decide whether if we transfer it, we have to pay such a high rates. So on that, they can see the merits of the contract, whether to transfer or not, and then because of that, the rates are higher.
Okay, sir, got it. Thank you.
Because even this is a loss prone, na? Higher claims can come in this.
Right.
Now here already told that these two under this two form there are different types. You can set proportional and excess of loss. Excess of loss is not, nothing but non-proportional, which is also called excess of loss. Okay, in proportional quota share surplus and excess of loss per risk catastrophe, we will see each one. First, proportional treaties we'll see. In proportional treaties, you can say quota share and surplus treaty. Okay. Now, first we see as per the name, the proportionately risk are getting transferred in quota share and surplus. So first quota share treaty reinsurance here, insurer and reinsurer decides to share premium and losses in pre-decided percentage. Okay, applicable for each and every risk falling under decided terms. Here there can be a fixed quota share or a variable quota share. In fixed, you can say that rate is fixed, that like 10, 90, 20, 80. So each and every risk will be shared in that proportionate itself. Okay, in variable, as per risk is increases, then the retention comes down and the cession will increases. Okay. Now an example of the quota share treaty insurance. Insurer retains 10% of each and every risk for his account and reinsurance. This kind of simple example can also come in your examination. They will provide you sum assured and say that insurer retains 10% each and every risk. What will be the cession or what is the retention? They can ask you. So simply, if they will ask you the retention, just calculate 10% of the sum assured, which is 50,000. If they will ask you what is the cession, although if it is so then 90% of the same will be 450. So it is a very simple, you can easily do it. Next one, again same, 20 and 80 is given. I hope this is a simple kind of example. Just you have to apply the percentage for the retention, 20% for the cession, 80%. They can ask you. Okay. Now that was a fixed quota share. Now variable quota share. In variable quota share, I already told you it the percentage varies. Okay, so see, if sum assured is 5 lakh, it is kept 10% retention. If sum assured is getting 50 lakhs, then it is given 7.5%. If it is 1.5 CR, then it is getting 5%. So retention is reducing as per, because company's capacity is not that much. So with the increase in the risk, company's retention is getting down and the insurance percentage is getting increases.
Sir, one doubt.
What are yeah. Please ask.
Sir, in this variable quota share,
Hmm.
this is the variance is fixed in the contract itself, or
No, it is minimum in variable. This is not mentioned, but generally in that we
how do
cannot.
they derive to this? How do they derive this value? That
In
next time when
that
we send,
context, insurance company decides. But always remember that if two similar contracts are there, two similar risks are there, insurance company cannot keep different retention for the different one. Like say two
Definitely.
risks are there, there are 5 crores rupees. So in one risk, insurance company is giving 5%. In another, if it is keeping 2.5%, it cannot happen. They should follow the same thing like that. The percentage will maybe there can be there can be range can be given in that treaty.
In the contract.
Not the fixed, not fixed like for which how much to transfer, but they should it should be uniform. It should not be like that. As I explained, that if two similar contracts are there, they cannot keep different share for different risk. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, one question.
So yeah.
Sir, in facultative obligatory insurance, it works on soft market condition where demand is low and supply is high. The rate should be
Right.
low.
In demand is
Demand is less and supply is high.
correct.
Then the rate should be low or high.
Rate
If
should
the
be
supply,
low. See, sir, rate should be low for the general this one. But as we are offering facultative obligatory, that's why rate is high. If
okay, sir.
in such a market, if treaty is taken, then rate will be low, because yes, it is because demand is less. So as per economics, if demand is less, then price will be lower. Demand is high, then price is increases, isn't it? So it will happen for the treaty. But if it is a facultative obligatory, that time, because reinsurance is at disadvantageous position, that's why the rates are higher.
Okay, sir.
And yes, clear. Okay. Now, quota share, we have seen this one. Variable quota share we have discussed. Now here, what are the advantages? First is a simple mechanism, because for each and every risk, it is directly getting transferred. We do not need to think on it. Next, if new insurer is there, then they can select this quota share. Existing insurer can also enter into new market or a territory, or for the new product launch, they can use this quota share. And oversee for the higher retention and quality business also given. So in quota share, overriding commission, which is a full form of ORC, they can ask what is the full form of ORC. This is a overriding commission. So it is extra commission is given for the good risk in the quota share. Basically, in quota share, this is given, and also in some businesses where the actually there is no provision for the commission, but still some ORC is given. Like a marine, this one rates are given inclusive of some everything, but still some small percentage is given, that is ORC. So there also this is given. But now at ORC that concept came, that's why I explained that also. But here in quota share also, for the good business, ORC is given. Now in obligatory session, I already explained 4% to GIC Re. Okay, and whatever session is done to GIC Re, whatever GIC Re is accepting, out of that, GIC must keep 50% with the company, and can transfer after means up to the 50% only, because company should keep at least 50%. Okay, so more than 50% cannot be transferred out of the country. Even that is under our IRDA guidelines also. So now retention is expense in terms of amount here. Okay, insurance company's retention in a surplus. Insurance company's retention is known as a line. Surplus treaty, whatever retention is there, that amount is told as a line. Say, like I told you the example of like say 100 crores of risk is insured by the insurance company. Out of that, 10 crore is kept by the NIA. So that 10 crore is called as a line. That is the retention amount, which is called as a line. So suppose the treaty is of 5 lines, that means 5 times of that retention amount will be transferred to the insurance company. So out of 100, that 10 crore is a retention which becomes a line. So 5 lines treaty is there. So 50 crore will be transferred to the insurance company, and whatever remaining is there. So 10 plus 50, 60. 40 will be again come back to the insurance company or can be dealt with the facultative insurance. Okay. So what are the factors which influence retention? First, insurance assets, capital free reserves. If they are having more, then they can keep more. The portfolio of risk, if bad risk is there, then transfer will be more. If good risk, then transfer will be less. Corporate liquidity, if liquidity is there, then retention can be more. State of reinsurance market, like a soft market and a hard market. If soft market is there, so in that they can get a good rate, so they can reinsure more. Legal imposition, as per the legal imposition also they can decide, because like I already told you, like there is a guidelines of IRDA. As per that, how much we can transfer to which company and what and how much we need to retain. All these are given. So these legal impositions are there. As per that, we can take a decision on the retention. Now, in a surplus treaty, I already told you that. See, the one example is given here, like sum insured, retention limit, and reinsured. Now, here a line is a retention of the company. So, suppose there is a retention of 10 lakhs. Line is at 10 lakhs. Now, here one more thing you have to remember, that the retention mentioned in the surplus treaty is a maximum limit. Okay, so insurance company may keep a lower than that also. Say 10 lakhs is a line, so insurance company can keep 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 8 lakh also. But they cannot keep more than that, whatever mentioned in the reinsurance contract. Secondly, as already explained in another case also, that on the similar risk, they should have a similar retention. But generally, this is a theoretical only, that the retention is of a maximum limit. But generally, whatever the limit is given, that much is kept by the insurance company. Okay, in practical. So retention is 10 lakhs here. So suppose sum assured is 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs is the retention. Reinsurance will be nil. 50 lakhs, then 10 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 80 lakhs, 10 lakhs, then remaining it is given. Subject to the limit of the lines. How many lines are there? So it was a 10 lines stated. That's why even 80 lakhs also, that reinsured will be 70 lakhs. Suppose in a 10 lakhs lines treaty of a 10 lakhs each, sum assured is 200 lakhs or 2 crores. What will be the reinsured amount? What will be the reinsured amount?
190 lakhs.
190 lakhs. Any other views? Any other views?
1 CR.
1 CR. Okay. Two final. One is 190. One is 1 CR.
90 lakhs.
90 lakhs. Okay. Three answers are correct.
Can you pardon the question?
I told that in a 10 lines treaty of rupees 10 lakh each, if sum assured is 2 crore, what will be the reinsured amount? Or what will be the cession?
1 crore.
1 crore.
90
Is it
lakhs.
90 lakhs? Okay. What else?
110 crores.
110 crores. Okay.
It will be 1 crore.
1 crore. 1 crore is a correct answer. Now you are only given 4 options to the examiner. That 90 lakhs, 190, 1 crore, 110. 4 options are already here. But see, 10 lines treaties, 2 things you have to remember. One, you have to take that much times. Okay. So 10 lakhs is a retention. So 10 lines are coming 100 lakhs. So that is 1 CR, right? So as it is within the sum assured limit, so that 1 CR will be there. Okay. And if it is going beyond the SI, sum assured, then we will come down to up to the sum assured. So like in the case of 80 lakhs, there actually lines are 10. One line is of 10 lakhs. So 10 lakhs will come 1 CR, but as sum assured is 80 lakhs, so that we cannot go beyond that. So only reinsured amount is the 70 lakhs. Okay. So in that case, we will come to the 70 lakhs. But if there is a sum assured is more than whatever our capacity or whatever the session is there, then we'll keep 10 times of that much multiple times of the line. I hope this is clear. So if they will ask you for 80 lakhs also or 200 lakhs also, your answer will be quite clear. Is it? Are you clear on this, or
Yes,
any
sir.
doubt is there? Clear, no? Okay. Now this is according to this that risk is transferred. So on that basis, that proportion will be decided. Now see, suppose now I will ask you one question on this. Suppose there is a one risk of say 80 lakhs is insured with XY reinsured with the XYZ Re. Okay. Now in that there was a loss of say the risk is of 80 lakhs and the loss is of 40 lakhs. Okay. So if there is a 40 lakhs loss of 40 lakhs, how much will reinsurer will pay?
30 lakhs.
40 lakhs.
How much?
30 lakhs.
30 lakhs. Any more answer?
So line of retention is 10 lakhs.
I'm telling. See, you can note down
Question
what
is
I'm
not
telling.
clear.
See,
So what's the line retention?
There is a treaty between insurance company and reinsurance company of 10 line 10 lines of rupees 10 lakh each. Okay. So 10 lines and 10 lakh is the line. Okay. Sum assured is 80 lakhs and loss amount is 40 lakhs.
28 lakhs.
28 lakhs. What else? Any other answer?
Sir, is average applicable there?
You just answer for that first, then I will explain, sir.
No, nothing, sir. Reinsurance will have to pay nothing because 40 lakhs,
35,
it's within their
Sir,
risk.
So how
35.
much is the loss?
35 lakhs.
Sir,
40
35
lakhs.
lakhs. 35 lakhs.
Fo-
35 lakhs.
40 lakhs.
35
35 lakhs is the answer.
35
Correct.
lakhs.
Correct.
35
Now,
lakhs.
why is it so? See, now it is a proportionate one. Surplus is always a proportionate one. So now, although that these are the 10 lines, so but while transferring the risk, we have kept 10 lakhs, and because sum assured was less, so that's why only 70 lakhs was transferred. So the ratio comes 1:7. So in that proportion only loss will be shared. So 1:7 is coming. So out of 40 lakhs, in that proportionate, if you go, then it comes a 35 lakhs. Okay, I will take examples also later on. But is this clear now? Okay. Now, now this is a surplus treaty. In surplus treaty, we can have a extra surplus treaty also. That is called a first surplus treaty. That will be after the first, after the basic surplus treaty. Then second, third, likewise, we can have a multi-layer also. Then retention sometimes are done on PML basis. I already told SI or PML. And border rocks is a register containing details of all the risk to be sent to the reinsurer. Now, in surplus treaty, one example is there. Sum assured is 80 lakhs, retention is 20 lakhs, and surplus treaty is over 2 lines. Okay. So what will be the session here? As explained here, we will just twice. Okay. So 20 lakhs into 2, it will 40 lakhs. Now this 40 lakhs is coming under the sum assured. 20 plus 40, 60 is coming under 80. That's why 40 lakhs will be the answer. But suppose if it is going beyond, then we'll keep it accordingly. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I have a question here, and I want to ask you that if, let's say, the loss is of 70 lakhs, then how would we, calculate?
In this example or previous one?
In this example, sir.
Okay. If there is a loss of a 70 lakhs. Now here you can see that what is the proportion here. 1 plus 2. Okay. It is coming 60. Okay.
Right.
1 is 2 is coming 60. But again 20 is coming. Now that 20 will go either to facultative or will come back to the insurance company. If facultative is not mentioned, so we will assume that it is coming back to the insurance company. So it is coming
Right.
50-50. So 50% will be paid by the reinsurance company. Am I clear? Understood this one? I hope
Yes,
your
sir.
doubt is clear. If not,
Yes.
yeah.
Please,
Always
please,
remember, yeah. Yes.
sir, please, once again tell me that, sir.
Yeah. Okay. What is happening here? See now in this particular example, what is happening? Line is of 20 lakhs. Okay, and there are two lines. So 20 lakhs is a retention. Then as per two lines, 14 lakhs is transferred to the reinsurance company. Okay, now it is becoming how much? 20 plus 40 is coming 60 lakhs. But 20 lakhs is still balance. Now that 20 lakhs either to go with the facultative or come back to the insurance company. Now, if nothing is mentioned or anything is mentioned, then also if facultative is mentioned, then also it will come 1:2:1. That ratio will come. Okay, but now we are assuming that it is coming back to the insurance company. So again, now first retention is of 20 lakhs, and again extra 20 lakhs is coming back to the insurance company. So now retention is becoming 40 lakhs and transfer is becoming a 40 lakhs. So it is a 50-50. If you take in a percentage 50%, 50%, or in the ratio 1:1. So in that proportion, the loss will be shared. So whatever loss will be there, 50% will be borne by the insurance company, 50% will be borne by the reinsurance company.
Okay, sir.
Understood? Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sir, if the loss is 70 lakhs,
Then 35, no? In this case.
But if in this
Whatever.
case, let's say that there is another surplus treaty, second surplus treaty beyond 60 lakhs, then how would we distribute the loss of 70 lakhs?
Okay. Say now maybe first surplus treaty is covering this one. Okay. Now second surplus treaty can maybe of say 2 lines or 1 lines or 3 lines, whatever it is. Say it is offered 2 lines again. Okay. Now first now for the second surplus treaty, retention plus a cession of the this surplus treaty becomes a part of the retention. So for that second surplus treaty, now what is the retention? 20 plus 40, 60 is the retention. Is it? Right. Now, whatever the lines are there, maybe 2 lines, then it becomes 120. 3 lines, in this it becomes 180. But in this case, only 20 lakhs is a balance. Is it? Right. So only 20 lakhs will go to the second surplus treaty. Right. So here 20 plus 40 plus 20. So then 25, 50, 25, that will be the proportion. In that proportion only that will be shared. Because it is a proportional. Okay. Not in the case of excess of loss. That I will explain later. In excess of loss, second surplus treaty will not come into the picture. First, that is not a surplus anyway, but that second layer will not come into the picture. But in the proportionate, every layer will come because it is a proportionate. So each and every needs to bear the loss. Okay.
So if the loss is 70 lakhs, it will be like 17.5, 35, 17.5?
Correct.
Because it will be the same ratio of the proportion of the premium which is shared among them, right?
Right. So here premium and losses are shared on the same proportion. Okay. But they will not ask you the second surplus in this. Only they will ask. You have to assume that the remaining balance came back to the insurance company. Okay. Right. Then surplus treaty of 10 lines of 200 crore. Now you answer this one so that I can understand whether you understood or not. First, tell me what is the retention in this case?
$200 crores.
Surplus treaty of 10 lines of 200 crores. So retention is a 200 crores. Okay.
200 crores.
Then what is the surplus treaty amount?
2,000 crores.
2,000 crores. 2,000 crores.
2,200 crores.
2,200
crores.
What is 2,200 crores?
It's the total
treaty amount?
total amount, treaty amount, sir.
Treaty amount. Okay.
Including the retentions of the reinsured and the amount.
That is called a capacity. That is 2,200 is a capacity. Okay.
Yes. Treaty amount will be 2,000 crores.
Correct. So retention is 200. Surplus treaty amount is a 2,000 crore, and your this capacity will be 2,200. Okay. So that was a simple example. Now here, sum assured is a 4 crore. Retention 10 lakhs. Surplus treaty 8 lines. Premium rate is 2%. Loss is 20 lakhs. Now tell me reinsurance premium and loss recoverable from reinsurance. First, tell me what is the reinsurance premium here? To know the reinsurance premium, what you should know? You should know the session.
Some insured of.
First, you have to calculate the session. What is the session amount here? How much ceded?
80 lakhs.
80 lakhs.
80 lakhs. 8 lines is there. Sum assured is a 4 crore. Retention is 10 lakhs. So 8 lines will be 80 lakhs.
1,60,000. 1,60,000.
80 lakhs is your session and 2% is the rate. Okay. So 80 lakhs comes 160. Correct. So that is correct. Everyone understood how 160 came?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if loss is 20 lakhs.
No, sir, please explain again.
Okay. Come here. See. Lines into retention is the formula for the reinsured amount with session amount. So 8 lines were there, na? Okay.
Yes.
So 8 lines is coming 80 lakhs. So session amount is 80 lakhs. If 80 lakhs is ceded, so on that the premium rate is 2%. So 2% will be applied on that 80 lakhs. So it comes 1,60,000. Is it clear?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now coming back to the second question, if loss is 20 lakhs, how much is the loss recoverable from the reinsurer?
Here premium rate is 2%, so loss
Four
recoverable
lakhs.
is also 2%.
4 lakhs.
Not premium rate, ma'am. You should check how much share is there of the reinsurance company in that loss. Yes, someone said 4 lakhs. Any other answer?
4 lakhs, sir.
17.5
4 lakhs, sir.
4 lakhs. Okay, okay. Let us move forward. See, now what will we do? We will apportion it, the loss between the reinsurer and the insurer. Loss is here. Loss is 20 lakhs. Okay. Now, if we see that surplus treaty is of 8 lines, that means 80 lakhs was ceded. Is it out of 4 crore? It becomes how much in terms of percentage? 80 lakhs divided by 4 crore is how much? Into 100?
20%.
20%.
20%. So 20% of the loss is coming how much?
4 lakhs, sir.
4 lakhs.
4 lakhs. So that will be the answer. Is it clear? You have to you don't take a premium rate as this one. Here you have to check how much session was there, and that session forms how much part to the total sum insured. Out of 4 crore, that ceded amount was 80 lakhs. So 80 lakhs divided by 4 crore into, you can say, you can take this one. Okay. So that is coming 20%. And if 20% is there, then 20% of loss amount will be recoverable from the reinsurer. So that is coming your 4 lakhs. Okay. Here. So here also I explained it. The formula also given, reinsured amount divided by total SI into loss amount. That is the formula. And the loss payable by reinsured is if they ask you by the reinsured. So remember, they are asking you how much loss will be paid by the insurance company. Now, insurance company will pay the remaining, because here there is not mention of any facultative or any other surplus treaty, so that whatever is recoverable from the reinsurer, we will subtract it from the total loss. Total loss was 20 lakhs. From that 4 lakh will deduct, and then 16 lakhs will be payable by the reinsured. Okay. Is this clear? If they will ask you reinsured, then you have to do this way. Okay. Is it clear? Shall we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now next sum, 6 crore is the sum insured. Retention is 30 lakhs. Surplus treaty of 15 lines. Premium rate 1.8%. Loss is 320. First, tell me what is the reinsurance premium here? Tell me, first what we will find out, tell me, in such an example.
Premium rate will be 8 lakh.
81,000 is the insurance.
81 lakh.
8 lakh.
81
8
lakh.
lakh 10,000. 8 lakh 10,000.
8 lakhs 10,000. 81 lakhs.
No, 8 lakh 10,000, sir.
8 lakh 10,000. Okay.
81,000.
Any other answer?
8 lakh 10,000.
8 lakh
8 lakh
10,000.
10,000.
Okay. First, tell me what is the session?
4 crore 50 lakhs.
4.5.
See, there are 15 lines. Retention is 30 lakhs. Okay. So 30 lakhs into 15. How much it is coming? 4.5.
4.5.
Is it? Right. Now 4.5 plus 30 is coming 4.8. Means it is within sum assured. So total 4.5 will be transferred. Okay. So session amount will be 4.5 lakhs here. So I'm checking it with the sum assured. So you also need to check it with the sum assured. Sometimes it may happen that total is coming beyond the sum assured. So you should not take that much. Then you have to reduce it by the amount which is going beyond sum assured. Now here it is coming within the limit of sum assured. So 4.5 is the correct session. Now, if 4.5 crore CR is the session, you apply 1.8%. This is a simple one premium rate. How much is coming? 1.8 or 4.5 CR? I think 1% is coming 4,500. For 4,50,000 and plus 80. So how much is it is coming? 4.5 CR into 1.8%. It is coming 8,10,000. Okay. Are you using calculator or not? I told keep your calculator ready. Is it clear?
Yeah,
It is simple calculation, right? But first only you have to check what is the reinsured amount, what is the session amount. Once you know the session amount, you can apply this percentage to that. Okay. 8,10,000. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next is the loss is 3.20. Now how much loss is payable or how much loss is recoverable?
2.4 crore.
2 crore and 40 lakhs.
2 crore 2.4.
Recoverable.
240 is recoverable.
240.
Okay. Let us check. Correct. 240 is the recoverable. So 450 divided by 6 into 320. Okay. Okay. That is your this. Then 240 is coming. And then direct insurer share will be 80. Out of total loss, we will deduct that much. And that is the direct insurance. Okay. So done. Now, what is the difference between quota share and surplus city? Just theoretical only if they'll ask. Quota share is in percentage, surplus is in amount. Quota share, every risk has to be insured. Surplus city sum insured less than 9, no reinsurance arrangement. Bad risk, good risk, heterogeneous, homogeneous. Okay. Now here, suppose in this example, say sum assured is 25 lakhs. How much loss is recoverable? Sorry, sum assured is 25 lakhs and loss is 20 lakhs. Retention is 30 lakhs. Sum assured 25 lakhs, retention 30 lakhs, and this loss is 20 lakhs. How much premium payable and how much loss recoverable? Tell me.
There will be no loss recoverable from reinsurance, as the loss does not exceed the retention on this.
Loss does not exist.
I said loss does not exceed the retention. It's lesser than retention.
It does not exist retention. Right. So it is coming under the completely coming under the retention. So it is not a part of the surplus treaty. Okay, because it is not means it is coming under the one line itself. Okay, so that is
Can you again explain it, sir? Sir, can you again explain the same question, sir?
Yeah. Okay. I told that sum assured is 25 lakhs retention is 30 lakhs, surplus treaty of say 15 lines, 10 lines, whatever it is, 15 lines, say, you can say, and losses of 20 lakhs. First, tell me how much premium is payable. Or you can tell me how much is the session. How much is the session? See, understand. Here, first of all, the line is of 30 lakhs and sum assured is of 25 lakhs, which means everything will be under the retention itself. So there will be no session, no premium transferred, no loss share. Understood?
लंच है मेनू की मतलब मटन बिरयानी
When sum assured is well within the retention limit, that time no session, no premium transferred, and no loss share. Okay? Understood this one?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir.
So that only explained here. See, in quota share, every risk has to be insured. But in surplus treaty, sum assured less than line, no reinsurance arrangement. Quota share is generally used for the bad risk, surplus for the good risk. For heterogeneous type of risk, means different types of risk, quota share is used. And homogeneous, when similar risks are there, then surplus treaty is used. Then going forward for the non-proportional treaties. Now these are related to the sum assured. First, not related to the sum assured. We have seen proportional treaties which were related to the sum assured. Okay, so on that basis only, that premium sharing were there and loss sharing were there. But non-proportional treaties are not based on sum assured. Okay, non-proportional treaties are not related to the original premium because as it is non-proportional. So how you will proportion it or how you will share it? So there are different mechanisms to calculate the same. Then non-proportional treaties come into picture at the time of loss or claims. So when loss or claims triggers beyond the particular line, that time only it triggers and it deals with the claims. So proportional treaties deals with the sum assured, but non-proportional treaties deals with the claim. This is the one major difference between the two. Okay. Now, this is also called an excess of loss treaty. Under excess of loss contracts, the reinsurer agrees to indemnify reinsured for losses that exceeds a specified monetary amount identified the reinsured. Such an identified amount is the deductible, also known as the excess or priority or underlying or a layer. So here, what happens? Suppose in a treaty, there can be a treaty. Say like here 10 lakhs excess of 5 lakhs. So it means that or you may say underlying limit or is the deductible limit. So loss up to that limit will be borne by the insurance company fully up to that limit. And once this amount triggers, then the insurer comes to the picture up to the capacity given. Like here, 10 lakh excess of 5 lakhs. Okay. So suppose.
Can you repeat what is 10 lakh excess of 5 lakh? I think your voice got muted at that time.
Okay. So here 5 lakhs is nothing but a deductible. You know, deductible in our policy also there is a deductible. Like in each and every loss, that much should be borne by the insured. Okay. So likewise here in the reinsurance contract also this is a deductible. So in the losses, suppose it is a single excess of loss. So here what risk excel. So in the risk excel for each and every loss we compare. For catastrophic more than one losses we compare. So suppose it is a risk excess of loss. In that risk excess of loss, treaty says that 10 lakhs excess of 5 lakhs. Means 5 lakhs is a deductible. Deductible is the amount which should be borne by insurance company. Okay. So insurance company will pay the claims up to the 5 lakhs. Up to the 5 lakhs, reinsurance company will not come into the picture. After that, up to 10 lakhs, that reinsurance company will pay. Okay, so that is called X. It is denoted by excess 10 and is read as 10 lakh excess of 5 lakhs. Okay, understood this one? Okay, so now I'm asking you one example here. Suppose there is a loss of 20 lakhs. How much will be recoverable by from reinsurer in 10 lakhs excess of 5 lakhs treaty?
10 lakh.
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
10
lakhs.
10 lakhs, sir.
5 lakhs.
Okay. Suppose there is a loss of 4 lakhs. How much we will recover?
Nothing.
No recovery from the reinsurance.
Nothing. Right.
It will be
If there is a loss of 8 lakhs, then how much will we recover?
3
3
lakhs.
crore.
3 lakhs.
Lakhs. So your concepts are clear. Okay. So below the retention amount, below the here we don't call it as a retention. In excess of loss or non-proportionality, we called it as a deductible or excess or priority or underlying or layer. These all our terms are nothing but a same. Okay, which is excess. Okay, which is a like a retention only, but we don't call it retention in non-proportionalities. In proportionalities, we use term as a retention, but here we use a term as a excess. Okay, so this is clear. Now here the example is given 10 lakhs excess of 5 lakhs. So see, if 5 lakh, if 520 is there, then 5 lakh with the insurer, 20,000 in the with the reinsurer, 9 lakh 54. If there is a 35 lakhs, then 5 lakhs. First, we will take. Okay, I would like to ask you an example. In this example, suppose 85 lakhs is the loss. How much insurance company will bear?
75 lakhs.
75 lakhs.
75 lakhs.
75
Correct.
lakhs.
Correct. How 75 lakhs? Excess is 5 lakhs. Then why insurance company will bear 75?
Agreed
That
limit
10
is
lakh
10
was the
lakhs.
reinsurance amount, means whatever given to the reinsurer. After that, all the parts has to be go to the ceding insurer again.
Correct. Correct. So here see, in 75 lakhs, 5 lakhs will be, that's why I have given in bracket 5 lakhs. Then 10 lakhs will go to the reinsurance company and 70 lakhs will come back to the insurance company because that treaty limit is exhausted. Then 70 lakhs will come back. Then 75 lakhs will be by the insurance company. Okay. In 480, total 480, as we have taken example, 480 by the insurer, no share will be recoverable from the reinsurance company. I hope this is clear. On this, if any example sum comes, you can easily answer the same. And there are so many examples on this. Okay. Now risk excess of loss. Okay. Here, risk excess of loss is nothing but excess of loss arrangement for each and every risk. So the limit or excess is mentioned for each and every risk. Goes beyond, then that is payable from the reinsurance contract. Here, just like one arrangement is given, like capacity and so obligatory. Obligatory. Actually, this is an older slide. That slide is 5%. Actually, it is a 4%. Then net retention is how much, first reciprocity, how much, facultative, how much that is given. This will not come into example. Just for the understanding that is displayed here. Now, net retention is protected by risk excess of loss cover of 20 CR cover limit, excess of 10 CR. So deductible. So 10 CR is a deductible. Now here we take other arrangement also. Sometimes like if surplusity is there, obligatory is there. So that together we form one this deductible, and on that that risk excess will trigger. Now there can be a catastrophic excess of loss. Now there is 2 risk warranty in the catastrophic excess of loss, which means there where 2 or more risks are involved. So minimum 2 risks should be there. More than 1 risk is there. There can be a question. So more than 1 risk or minimum 2 risks. That will be your answer in 2 risk warranty in a catastrophic excess of loss. Here it is applicable in case of various catastrophes like cyclone, flood. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you please explain the 2 risk warranty with example, please?
Yeah, I will explain it. I'm having example. I will explain it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here various catastrophes events will be covered under this one, and several small losses are involved. Combined net retention of all losses exceeds the deductible. Now see, there can be like I have shown you one picture while starting of this presentation, right? In that you must have seen there were so many small losses were there, but accumulation was there. Now it may happen that the risk is of say risk is of say each risk is of say 10 CR. Okay. Now there can be your risk excel of 10 10 CR excess of 5 CR for risk excess. Now there can be a losses to each and every losses. There can be one CR loss, 2 CR loss, 3 CR loss. Okay. So will it be recoverable from the your risk excess of loss? Suppose our risk excess of loss is 10 CR excess of 5 CR and losses of 2 CR. Is it recoverable from the risk excess of loss?
No.
Is it recoverable or not?
No, sir.
No, because it is coming under underlying limit or excess limit. It is coming under deductible. But if there are say thousands of such losses of 1 CR each, then amount comes how much? 1000 CR, which is a huge amount. In case in the event of the catastrophic event, there can be thousands of risks which will suffer small losses. So in that there will be 1000 CR, although each risk is not coming under the preview of the risk excess of loss, because this is 10 XL excess of 5 CR, right? So it is not coming under the preview. So for that we can have a catastrophic excess of loss where the minimum condition is that at least 2 losses should be there. So here we can have a 50 CR excess of 10 CR. So more than 10 CR, whatever losses are there, up to 50 CR will be beared by the reinsurance company. So that is a catastrophic excess of loss, where more than one loss is involved, more than one risk is involved. We take a catastrophic excess of loss. Okay, I'm having one example here. See, there can be a 5 losses in one event, like 1 CR, 2 CR, 3 CR, 4 CR, and 5 CR. Okay, now total loss coming under 50 CR. Now suppose there is a per risk of 5 CR excess of 3 CR. Okay, we are having five losses: 1 CR, 2 CR, 3 CR, 4 CR, and 5 CR each. Okay. Now we are having a risk excess of loss of 5 CR excess of 3 CR. How much loss, total loss is recoverable for the insurance company?
3 crores.
5
3
CR.
crores.
5 CR.
5 CR.
5 CR.
5 CR. Okay, let us check. Now, first, in 1 CR, is anything recoverable from the insurance company?
No, sir.
No.
In 2 CR, is anything
No,
recoverable?
sir.
No.
No,
In
sir.
3 CR, is anything recoverable?
No,
No.
sir.
In 4 CR, is anything recoverable?
1 crore.
1 crore is recoverable. Correct. In 5 CR, how much is recoverable?
2 crore.
2 crore.
2 CR. So 1 plus 2,
3 CR.
3 CR total recoverable from this one. Okay, in this condition. Now, if it is a we are having catastrophic excess of loss 10 crore excess of 7 crore. Now, how much is recoverable from this?
8 crore.
8 crores.
10 crore
10
excess
CR
of
7 crore.
8 crores, sir.
8 CR.
Correct. Because total loss is 15 crore. Out of that, 7 crore is the excess. Okay. And we deduct that 7 crore total, and then we are getting 8 crore. Now, 8 crore is well within limit of the 10 crore. That's why 8 crore is payable. If suppose losses are, if there's one more loss of 6 crore, now how much is recoverable in catastrophic excess of loss?
10 crore.
10 crore.
10
Right.
crores
Because
total.
now it is becoming 21 CR. After out of 21 CR, 7 crore will be deducted. Then it is becoming 14 crore. But as limit is 10 CR, then only 10 CR is recoverable. Okay. Is it clear? I hope it is clear
Yes, sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Now stop loss reinsurance. Now here reinsurer shall pay if losses exceed certain percentage of claims of a particular portfolio of a premium. Now see here in risk Excel or catastrophic Excel, we have seen it is denoted in terms of amount, but in stop loss it is mentioned in terms of the percentage. So if loss ratio goes beyond so and so, then the up to the limit will be paid by the insurance company. So it is here which term is more important? Your ICR, incurred claim ratio, is more important on the basis of the portfolio of the premium, that is GNPI, gross net premium income. This arrangement is basically for the high frequency and low severity cases. In high frequency and low severity cases, this arrangement is made. Now we'll see the example. It is usually taken to cover a specific line of business like health, aviation, liability. So suppose a health, the portfolio, health line of business, ICR is going beyond so and so, then the stop loss cover will come into picture. Aviation, liability. This cover has an attachment point over which losses are paid and only up to a certain limit. Like say, here reinsurer to pay all losses above 110% up to 140%. What does it suggest? That suppose ICR is up to 110%, then who will pay?
Insurance company.
Reinsurer.
Insurance company. Okay, up to 110%, insurance company will pay, and up to 140% will who will pay?
Reinsurer.
Insurance.
Reinsurer.
Okay. Reinsurer, right? So here, suppose premium is 100 crores and claim is 150 CR. Now tell me, premium is 100 CR and claims are 150 CR. Arrangement I told
40 crores. 40 crores.
So how much is recoverable?
40 crores.
40 crore.
40 crores.
30
What was the
crores.
arrangement?
30
Yes,
crores.
30 crore.
30 crores. 30 crores. Correct. 30 crore is the answer because what? See, first of all, now it is a simple example I have given so that you can easily calculate that 100 CR and 150 CR. So ICR is coming how much? ICR is how much?
150. 150.
150%. Okay, first you have to calculate the ICR here. Na? What is the claim ratio? Claim ratio is 150%. So 150% is the ICR. Now attachment point or deductible is 110%. That 110% forms as 110 CR here out of this. Okay. So 110 CR will be paid by the insurer. Then reinsurer will pay up to 140%, means reinsurer is paying how much? 110 to 140. That is 30% only. So 30 CR will be paid by the insurer and remaining 10%. So that 30%, 30 crores will be paid by the insurer. And how much insurer will pay now? How much insurer will pay?
120 crores.
120 crores.
120 CR. Okay. So if they are asking how much insurer will bear in this, then you have to say 120 CR, not 110. If any other arrangement is not mentioned, we have to assume that it is coming back to the insurer. Okay, it is coming back. So that it is there is no any other arrangement. Now in stop loss reinsurance, I told you we see the GNPI. GNPI is nothing but a gross net premium income, and on that basis we find how much losses are there, and then we calculate the loss ratio. So in GNPI, how to calculate GNPI? That one formula is given here. First we take gross premium received, how much premium received from our insured, then less premium returns, how much we have returned premium, maybe cancellation, refunds, and all this. Then third, less cancellation also. In premium returns, you can say the refunds. In then we have to deduct cancellations also. Then premium on excluded risk. Which are the excluded risks? What does it denote?
Which are not covered under the reinsurance.
Correct. So the although we have taken a premium, but for that there is no reinsurance support. So that excluded risks premium, because anyway for that risk whatever losses will be there, that we will pay. Reinsurer will not support. So why we have to take it in the premium? So that's why we'll deduct that premium and less premium on the reinsurance. So whatever reinsurance premium is there, that we will deduct. So that will become, maybe sometimes we have to take we will make some other insurance arrangement. Before that, maybe surplus TTs TTs there, some other proportional TTs are there. For that we have paid some premium. So that premium also will be deducted from this, and then it will become a your GNPI, which is nothing but a gross net premium income. We take into account GNPI. Okay. Next. I think someone asked some permission. If you want to see this lecture later on, it is available there on BVKS YouTube channel. You can watch it later on also. So you don't need to record it or something like that. You will able to watch it on BVKS YouTube channel. Okay. This is even now also it is live on YouTube also simultaneously. Stop here. Now, now there are some examples by which I will understand whether you understood or not what how this stop loss is calculated. Reinsurer agrees to cover losses to the extent of 90% over reinsured's net retained loss of 80%, subject to a maximum of 130%. Now, suppose in a particular year loss ratio is 68%. How much is retention? How much will be recoverable? Tell me. How much losses are recoverable from the insurer? Tell me.
Nil.
There's no loss. Nothing will be recoverable, sir.
Nothing is recoverable. Retention is 68%. In 72%,
Nothing is recoverable.
nil is recoverable. Okay. In 85%,
4.5%.
4.5%.
4.5%.
correct. Everyone understood how 4.5% came?
90%
Yes, sir.
of
90% is
5%, sir.
Because if you read this, it says that the insurer agrees to cover losses to the extent of 90%. Means after the underlying limit, whatever losses are there, they will pay only 90%. Okay. So after the deductible is 80%, is it? So after 80%, how much is balance? 5%.
5%.
5%. Reinsurer will pay only 90% of 5%, that is 4.5%. So how much will be paid by the insurance company?
80.5.
80.5.
Correct. In 100%, how much will be recoverable from the reinsurer?
18%.
18%.
180. Yes.
Okay. 80 in 130%.
45.
45. Okay. 80 plus 50, 45. Okay. Then in 150%,
45.
why 45? Now 80 and
Because
70.
Because maximum limit is 130.
Correct. So you have to remember the maximum limit also. 80 plus, yes, it is up to 130. So if loss ratio is beyond the maximum limit, we have to take only the maximum limit. So maximum limit is 130. So we will not take 150. Up to 130 only losses are recoverable. So this is 80 to 130 is 50%, and 90% of 50% is 45. So how much is the loss? How much losses will be paid by the insurance company here?
105%.
105. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
These are the answer here. Okay. You showed additional retention. I have taken a separate column for that, so that these two 80 plus 25, that is coming 105. But reinsurance share is clearly mentioned in the middle one. Okay, middle column. Is this clear now to everyone? Shall we move forward? Okay. Now, Calculated recovery from reinsurer if GNPI is 2,100 crore, incurred claim are 1950, and stop loss stating is 65% and above. How much losses are recoverable? Tell me. Can anybody tell? First, what will you calculate? Tell me. What is required?
585 crores, sir.
585 crore. You are giving final answer. Okay. Anyone else?
Sir, 65% of 2,100 crore will be paid by the insurer. Rest of the claims will be paid by the reinsurer.
Okay, right. So 65% of the claim will be paid. Now, how much is the 65% of the claims?
27.85.
27.85 is your answer. Okay. Any other answer?
₹623 crore will be borne by the reinsurance company.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
sir, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. First
Yeah,
of all,
it's
you can. Yeah. First of all, you
the amount. Okay, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, in such a question, you have to check what is the ICR. Okay. Or what is the claim ratio. First, 1950 on 2,100. How much is the claim ratio? 1950 divided by 2,100.
92.85.
92.85. Okay. So here it is going above 65%, isn't it? So what we do? We will deduct 65% from here. Either you can do, you can calculate 65% and deduct it from 1950, or you can do that as you have calculated 92.5% is the highest claim ratio, and 2.5 minus 65%, whatever amount percentage is coming, you can apply that also on your this claim ratio and claims, and that much you can pay. Okay. So now we have calculated here
543 crores, sir. 543.0.
See, reinsurer pays losses 65% and above. Now reinsurer share of loss is 585 crore. That because 1365 is the 65%, is it? If you calculate 65%, 65% of what? GNPI. Okay, we will calculate 65% of the GNPI. So that is coming 1365, and that we will deduct from the losses 1950 minus 1365. Understood? Our share we are taking it on the GNPI. So on GNPI 65% is coming 1365. But while calculating the recovery amount, we are deducting it from the loss amount, because total loss amount you need to pay 1950. Out of that 1365 we will bear. So remaining 585 will be taken from the reinsurance company. Next problem. Yes.
And not on loss.
I could not hear you. Please repeat it. Hello.
Sir, why are you calculating it on GNPI and not on the claims?
Right. See, we are in this treaty or in a stop loss, it is based on the person claim ratio. Okay. So 65% claim ratio will be based on, we are calculating how much will be the 65% claim ratio, how much claims will form a 65% of the claim ratio. So 65% of the claim ratio will be, that will be on GNPI. Na? On premium, if we calculate 65% of the premium, that will be your 65% of the claim ratio. So 65% of the premium is 1365. That's why I'm calculating it on the premium, not on the losses. Otherwise, there is another method I already explained. You can calculate the loss ratio. Loss ratio is coming how much? 1950 on 2100. Someone told 92, something like that, right?
92.85.
92.5%, right? So here, here 92.5% minus 65% we will do, and then whatever percentage are there, that I will apply on the GNPI. That can be another method, but I think this is the simplest one. We just apply the 65% on the GNPI, then you will understand what is our share. Our share is 1365, and you deduct it from the losses. That will be your recovery. Okay. Because simple answer is that why that what you asked, why is on premium, because because it is a claim ratio, na? That's why on premium, when we apply it on premium, that time we will understand the loss ratio. That this one loss ratio will apply. Suppose now I will give you another example. Okay, suppose there is another example which is not necessarily reinsurance related, just to understand or clarify the concept. Suppose ICR of a company is 200% with a premium of 100 crore. How much losses are paid?
200 crore.
200 crore. How it is arrived?
Because
loss ratio applied on the premium, is it?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So as like that only, I applied this percent on the premium. Understood?
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Now next, this one is there. GNPI 5,000 crore, incurred claim 4,500 crore, stop loss 70% and above, and maximum 600 crore. Now, how much losses are recoverable?
100 crore.
0.
100 crore.
Recoverable, one answer came 0. Okay. Other?
It's 600 crores, sir. 600 crores, because the
600
total amount is
crores.
675 crores.
Okay.
15%.
Okay. So here see, again same thing. 75% of GNPI stands 3750. 4,500 minus 3750. Again, like previous example, it comes 750, but maximum is 600. That's why 600 is the answer, not 750. Okay. Next. Now, aggregate excess of loss cover, it works in the same way as a stop loss, but it is applicable to specific set of risks, like all catastrophic and risk event combined, or maybe a particular property or property risk above maybe say 20 CR, so or 50 CR. Like we can say that above particular all the risk above particular CR. So we can keep a specific set of risk, or for that aggregate excess of loss will be applicable, but in terms of amount can be applicable to insurers whole book of account covering all LOBs also. Okay. Now pool, do you know what is a pool?
Yes, sir.
It is a arrangement in that all insurers contribute a specific percentage of their premium from a specific LOB and form a pool. Forms this pool's premium, like there can be a particular like terrorism pool. So whatever terrorism pool premium is coming, that will go under the pool, and then whatever losses will be there, that will be shared from that pool itself. Nuclear pool, marine hull pool. These are so many pools. There can be a motor TP pool was there, which was dismantled. Now there is a motor declined risk pool is there. Marine hull pool is also, I think that that is also dismantled now. Nuclear pool is there. Terrorism pool is still there. Now these pool are administered by a particular administrator. For Indian, the pools formed in our country, the administrator is a GIC, and GIC takes 2% administration fees for the managing this pool. Okay, so premiums, premium into whatever we are taking, that will be coming together in that pool, and losses will be paid from that. These are for particular risk where premium is very low, but claims can be substantially high. For that, pool arrangement is made. Now, risk attaching basis and loss attaching basis. These are two things. Okay. Now, what is the risk attaching basis? In simple words, if you want to tell that, uh, whenever losses occur, the risk attaching basis denotes that whenever risk underwritten at that time, which contract was there, that will pay. Okay. And in loss attaching basis, irrespective of wherever the risk is underwritten, whenever loss occurred, that time which contract is there, that will pay. I will explain it with the yes. I will explain it with the help of one example. Say like, see, in 22-23, New India was having a treaty with the Swiss. Okay. In 23-24, New India is having arrangement with the Munich. Okay. For the similar same risk, the contract only the reinsurer is changed. The term same likewise. Now it can be on risk attaching basis or loss attaching basis. Now I will. I already told you in 22-23 it was with Swiss Re. In 23-24 Munich Re. Now there can be one risk which is underwritten by New India on say 1st of January 23 and loss occurred on 1st of September 23. Okay. Now if it is a risk attaching basis, which company from which company New India will recover the losses?
Swiss Re,
If
sir.
it is Swiss Re. Okay. Everyone, the same answer for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. And if it is a loss attaching basis, then it will be recovered from whom?
Munich Re.
Munich Re.
Correct. So I think from this example, your concepts are quite clear, right? In risk attaching basis, whenever underwritten, in that 1st September is coming under 22-23 contract. That's why Swiss Re will pay in risk attaching basis. But in loss attaching basis, although it was underwritten on 1st of January, which was of 2023 treaty year, but loss occurred on 23-24, which is coming in next contract. So Munich Re will pay for this. Okay, this is clear.
Pardon, sir.
Yes, you not
Can you
understood?
repeat? Can you repeat one
Okay.
time?
Okay. Example you understood that
Yeah.
22, 23, 23, 24, Swiss Re and Munich Re. Okay. Now risk that risk is underwritten on 1st of January, right? So on 1st of January, if it is a risk attaching basis, so what we see when risk was attached or when risk was underwritten, that time with which company we are having the treaty? Okay, which with whom we are having a treaty as on 1st of January?
Swiss.
Swiss Re, because 22-23 is with Swiss Re. Okay, so that's why we will recover the losses with the Swiss Re, although the contract is or the treaty is over. But but when loss occurred, that time which company was in which treaty is in force with which company? Munich Re. Okay, so we will if it is a loss occurring basis.
Sir, it depends on the treaty.
Yes, it depends on the treaty. Okay, whether it is on risk attaching basis or loss attaching basis. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
So that only explained here. If you read this, you will understand this. Okay. Now here one doubt is there which I'm having. I don't know whether you are having or not. Now suppose the loss occurred on 1st of September. Is it? Now you are telling that on 1st of September we have the loss was there and we are recording with the Munich Re. Why Munich Re will pay? Shall they pay it? If loss is occurred on 1st of September, but was underwritten on 1st of January, na? So we have paid premium to whom? We have paid it to the Swiss Re. If we have paid it to the Swiss premium to the Swiss Re, why Munich Re will pay?
Sir, that depends upon
At the time of treaty,
type
insurer
of
will pay
treaty what
for
you
the
take it,
premium.
sir.
Please one by
Sir,
one.
if the new agreement has been done on the clean cut method, then Munich Re will pay.
Correct. But on clean cut method also, why they are paying? You are absolutely right. Clean cut method is there. That's why we are doing it on this loss attaching basis. In clean
Portfolio
cut
premium
method,
paid
loss
by
attaching
the
basis comes into the picture. Yes.
portfolio premium paid by the insurance company at the time of treaty.
Right. So when there is a clean cut method, that time there is two more concepts. One is a portfolio withdrawal premium, and another one is a what is that?
Portfolio entry.
Loss entry premium, sir.
Portfolio entry premium, right? Correct. Now tell me, in this case, for that particular risk, portfolio, the credit will be given to whom, and credit of premium will be given to whom by the insurance company? To Swiss Re or Munich Re?
Munich Re,
Swiss
sir.
Re.
Portfolio entry to Munich Re.
Right. First you understand portfolio withdrawal and first portfolio entry, then we'll come to the debit and credit, because sometimes even I have seen for the higher scale they're asking it credit is given to which, like, or debit is given to whom, likewise which account will be credited, which account will be debited. Likewise also for the higher scale it may ask maybe 3 to 4, 4 to 5 they can ask this one. So I will come to that part later. First let me clarify portfolio withdrawal premium. So now see, likewise, on 31st March 2023. Okay, on 31st March 2023, our TT is over. By cut through method, what we are clean cut method. Method. What we are doing, there are some risks which are unexpired. Okay, now the TT is getting over. After that, this previous reinsurer will not pay. So for that, for unexpired risk, we are taking back that portion of the premium for the unexpired risk. That is called portfolio withdrawal premium, and we are paying such a premium to the new reinsurer. That is called a portfolio entry premium. This you understood?
Yes,
Like
sir.
that risk only, which was first of underwritten on 1st January. So for that, see, this was there for 3 months only with the previous insurer. So 9 months premium will take back from the previous insurer and will give it to the this one. Likewise for the entire risk which are unexpired, which are not expired, will take back the premium and give to the new insurer. Okay, so that is the portfolio entry and withdrawal. Uh, Now here, insurance company will charge it to whom? Expiring reinsurer. So insurance company will debit the account of previous reinsurer. Okay, and insurance company will credit the account of new reinsurer, because they are giving credit. Premium credit is given to the new reinsurer. So credit is given to the new reinsurer. Debit is the previous reinsurer's account is debited. Risk attaching, loss attaching is clear. Portfolio entry withdrawal is clear, and debit credit of the premium is clear. Is it? Or any doubt is there?
Sir, in case if there is a claim already in that policy, I mean in that particular this one, then what would we do?
Then that only will pay, na? Or maybe for that also there is some other concepts there. Loss, this claim withdrawal, and that also is there. For that, if unsettled losses also, we can take some provision unexpired. If we are going that clean cut method, then only for that also we will recover some amount, means whatever outstanding on that basis, and we can give the credit to the new reinsurer if claims are there. Otherwise, if clean cut method is not there, or maybe if that is agreed that if losses are occurred there and it will be paid by the previous insurer, then we need not to take it. In that case also, here we will debit that amount to the previous reinsurer and will give the credit to the new reinsurer for that amount, outstanding amount. Okay. Same thing will happen. Same treatment will be given for the as like a premium to the claims also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Shall we move forward? Now, what are the factors that are affecting rate of excess of loss cover? First, level of excess deductible points. Suppose excess is higher, then the rate will be
Lower.
lower because there will be very less risk to the reinsurer. That's why rate will be lower. Limited exposure to the reinsurer. Suppose there is a high exposure, rate will be
Higher.
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 Limit is higher, then rate will be
Low, sir.
Higher.
Lower.
Limit.
Sir, by rate we mean that the rate will the insurance will charge for the reinsurer, is it?
Premium rate.
reinsurer is charging reinsurance. Premium rate for the reinsurance. That means what premium rate reinsurance company is charging to the insurance company. That we are discussing here.
Okay.
Okay. So now class of business. Say if any line of business which is having high ISR, like now health is draining, right? So for that, premium rate will be
higher.
Higher.
If there are right, if there are so many exclusions, then rate will be
Lower.
lower. Right. If past treaty is draining, then the rate will be
Higher.
Higher.
So there can be question on this like that. So you just have to apply your common sense on this basis, whether what will be the impact to the reinsurer. If impact to the reinsurer is more, means that exposure to the reinsurer is more, then they will charge high. If exposure is getting down by this thing, then the rate will be lower. So whatever we have discussed, vice versa of that. Okay, understood this one? Okay.
Right.
Now burning cost. Now burning cost is you can say it is a break-even point of the premium and claim. Okay, so whatever earlier we used to we were having one burning cost concept, which are charging premium on burning cost basis. Now we don't have. Now we are IIB rate, we are having IIB rate, and all these things are there. But for initial patterns also we have to see what is the burning cost, because on that basis rate will be decided. Okay, so here if you see burning cost, if you calculate, then it will be paid losses plus outstanding losses divided by TT period GNPR. Okay, so suppose TT period of say last 5 years TT we are taking to calculate the burning cost. So 5 years paid losses is how much, plus outstanding losses is how much. We'll combine it together and divide it by the TT period premium. So 5 years premium, and then we'll come to know how much percentage is there, that how much is coming. That will be our burning cost. Now you must be if you see the screen, you can see that it is again divided by 70. Why it is divided by 70%? That means it is loaded for something.
Like 30% loading is there.
Since loading is there, sir.
Right. Why 30% loading is there?
To cover
For
management
management.
expenses and all.
Expenses, administration
Cover
cost.
acquisition cost,
profits.
some little profit element is also covered under that 30%. Actually, generally 25 to 30% is there, but mostly we are taking it as 70% means 30%. If 25% is the loading, then we will take a 75. But generally we generally 25 to 30 is there, but here we are taking a 30%. Okay. Now Pareto curve, it is represented as there in your book as like that. Now, why Pareto curve is important here? Tell me, what does Pareto curve denotes?
There are number of losses are many for small amount, and higher amount losses are few in number.
Okay.
Basically, loss ratio, sir.
Okay. Why it is
It
significant?
shows
Yes.
it is significant because it shows that small claims, but in large number, are more loss making than few claims which are less which are of large amount but in less number.
Right. So here in Pareto, from Pareto curves, we can understand the exposure of a particular range. Like, see, if you see there, up to say at 30%. At 30%, how many losses occurred?
56.8.
56.8%, right? And if you go to 80%, then how many? What is the loss ratio then?
94.9.
94.9. So if we are reinsuring for 50 excess of 30%, okay, then we'll understand what is the exposure to the reinsurer. For that, we have to deduct our 30% losses coming under the preview of the 30%, and then up to 80, because 50 excess of 30, so we'll not take 50, we'll take 80, because up to the 80% losses, from 30 to 80% losses will be covered by the reinsurer. That's why we'll take 80. Here it is explained. Now, if it is a 50 crores excess of 30 crores cover is there, now we have seen that 94.9% losses fall within the limit of 80%. Okay. And 56.8% losses fall within the limit of 30%. So loss cost to the layer 50 crores to 30 crores means the area from 30 to this one, this area. Okay. This exposure is how much? This exposure is 38.1%. So what will you do? We will pay 38.1% of the premium to the reinsurer. So if original gross premium is 1 CR, then 38.1% of it will be 38.1 lakhs. If example comes, charges are rare, but if they ask you, they will give you three things. One, they will give you the ICR of 30%, ICR of 50%, ICR of 80%. And if it is 50 excess of 30, suppose it is 40 excess of 20. Okay, not 40. Say it is a 40 excess of 25. So in that case, they will give you ICR of 25, ICR of 65, and ICR of 40. What will you do? First, what will you do? First, we have to check from that 65%. 65%, we have to deduct the 25% ICR. Whatever is coming, that is the exposure, and then we have to apply that much on the total premium. Okay, we should not take that 40%. Although it is a 40 excess of 25, but total exposure is coming to 65, from 25 to 65. Understood this one? Okay. Likewise here, if they will give you 30%, 50%, and 80%, we are considering 80 and 30 only, not 50, because the range is 30 to 80. So from 80% ICR, we are deducting 30%, and whatever is coming, that is exposure to the reinsurance company. Okay. Now, MDP, they can ask you the full form also. What is the MDP? It is a minimum deposit premium. Now, as we have seen in the proportional TTs, in proportionate TT, what happened? There were the premium proportionate to the risk or risk. So how premium is charged? So the predetermined rate is there, that is applied on total premium, and that much premium is paid to the minimum deposit premium on the expected. Like we expect some premium for the particular financial year. On that, we decide a particular rate, and that rate will be applied on that estimated premium. That will be your minimum deposit premium. Suppose that estimation go wrong, so accordingly there will be adjustment. So like in that MDP also, we pay particular percentage. Suppose say rate is say 2%. Okay, there is a 100%, 100 CR is the estimation. Okay, so in 100 CR estimation, the premium will be estimated premium will be 2 CR. Now in the TT, it can be mentioned MDP will be 85% or 90%. So suppose MDP is 90%. What will be the MDP? Rate is 2%. estimated premium is 100 CR and MDP is 90%. How much is
1
the
crore
MDP
80
here?
lakhs.
1 crore 80 lakhs.
1 crore
Right?
10
80 lakhs.
Now, suppose our estimate go wrong and there will be a premium of 150 CR. Now, what will happen?
The recovery has to be taken.
MTV is
Why
paid.
recovery? It is
Excess
150
premium,
CR. Na?
whatever.
Premium is going beyond. Now, if you apply 2% on 150, it will be 3 CR. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much we paid?
180.
1.8.
So adjustment premium will be
1.2.
1.62 CR. Understood? This because this is MDP is on estimated amount. Okay, estimated premium. So we pay as per estimated premium amount. So particular percentage as mentioned, like here 90% in this example. So after that, we at the end of the financial year, we calculate actual premium. On that basis, rate will be applied, and the remaining premium is paid is called a adjustment premium. Now, in this case, actual premium was much higher than the estimated premium. Suppose actual premium is say 60 CR only. Now, what will happen?
So 1.8 only will be taken as a premium.
Okay. Now 60 CR is there. 60 CR is the total premium actual. Now, how much? What will be done? Whether we will pay, whether the will not pay, or whether we'll recover. What will happen in that case?
So I think so nothing will be done. Whatever we had paid 1.8 as a that will be considered as a minimum premium.
Correct. This is the good that you understood from the term itself. It is given minimum. So actually, our actual premium comes how much for 60 CR?
Lesser than the premium.
How much it is
MNDP.
coming? How much it is coming? But I'm asking.
1.2.
1.2 CR, right? In 60, it is coming 1.2, right? But we have already paid
1.8.
1.8, which is more than that. So in that case, there will be no refund. Remember, that's why we have to carefully estimate the premium, because if you estimate more, we have to pay more premium and there will be no refund. And also not lower than that, because what will happen in case we estimate lower? What will happen? What will the impact? We can say now that instead of 100 CR estimate, we'll give 50 CR estimate. So that if it goes 60 also, then also there will be no loss to us. We have to pay only. What will happen if we estimate lower in that case?
Premium rate will be high.
Correct. If we estimate lower, charges higher rate. So that will be the loss there. That's why our estimation should be accurate. Maybe little bit here and there, but not there should not be so much of difference that either it will cost us to a higher rate, or either it will cost us to no refund, or maybe paying more than this. Understood this one? Minimum MDP. It is a minimum deposit premium. So in case of anything, we have to pay this much at least. That's why we are paying this in advance at the beginning of the year. And after that, there will be adjustment premium. If it is more, then we are paying. If it is less, then there is no recovery, means there is no refund. If MDP is more than that of the actual premium payable. Okay. So adjustment premium also, I told you, I also explained it that how it happens. Now the risks are here. Now see, the examples are there. ENPI, that is estimated net premium income, is suppose 50 CR, 30 CR, 20 CR, 40 CR. If rate is 10%, 20%, that rate is given for that particular, how much is the rate? So cost is coming On that basis, we are calculating the cost. So 50%, 10%, 50 crores into 10% is 5 CR. MDP is 90%. So we are calculating MDP here. Then premium income, if now this PI is the actual premium income. If it is actual premium income is 55 CR, then actual cost will be 5.5 CR. Now we will deduct 4.5, which is MDP from the actual cost, and will pay remaining 5 CR to the reinsurer. But here, see, in liability Excel, if you see, the MDP is coming 5.4, but actual cost is 4.5. Although actual cost is less, there is a no refund. There means there is a no adjustment premium. They can ask you adjustment premium in this in such a case. You have to write a nil or zero. Okay, because there will be no payment, no record. I hope this is clear. Any doubt? Yes. Any doubt till now? Or shall I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now commission, there are different kinds of commission. You can understand that is a flat commission. You know that flat percentage is given directly. You have to apply it on the premium, and that much commission is paid. Sliding scale commission. It is actually based on the ICR itself. If ICR goes down, then the commission gets increased. If ICR goes up, then commission comes down. Then profit commission, some certain profit commission is also paid by some reinsurer for placing profitable business. The different terminology already is given here. Like for the insurance company, there are reinsured, direct insurer, cedant or ceding insurer. These terms are used. These are nothing but all one same. And for the reinsurance company, reinsurer, accepting company, and retrocedent, these are there. Okay. Now, what is acquisition cost? These are expenses related to acquisition of the business. Here, to acquire a business, whatever expenses are made, that is acquisition cost. Like we pay brokerage, commissions, and all this. Administration cost is cost of administration, excluding acquisition and claim settlement cost. Okay, and those are always 12 months is there. Border ox. Do you know what is the border ox?
Detail of risk underwritten and claims.
Detailed all risk
Details.
to be sent to reinsurers.
Right. List of details, you can say, list of details related to the premium and claims. There are two kinds of border ox. We see two examples, premium border ox and claims border ox. There can be a question on that. Which of the following is not a part of the premium border ox? Which of the following is not a part of the claim border ox? You have to compare that. We'll go back there. Burning cost we already discussed with the example. But here the definition is the ratio of actual past losses to their corresponding premium for the same period. Burning cost is also called as a expense rate. Okay. Now premium border ox and claim border ox. So what are the factors? These are shown here. So the in premium border ox, risk will come. In claim border ox, claim will come. Okay, risk will not come under the claim border ox. Then location as usual will come in both this one. Sum assured will come under the premium border ox. Claim border ox will there will be a claim amount. Then premium will come, obligatory, net, surplus, whatever. Then other factors will come here also. So understand the difference. What are the factors here, like risk and claim? Sum assured and claim amount. These are the differences which are coming under different two border ox, like premium and claim, because there can be border ox. You can say that list of details, the risk of the risk to be transferred to the reinsurance company, like that. That insurance company is providing this border ox to the reinsurance company. Okay. Now the commutation clause. The clause provides for discharge of present and future commitment between the reinsured and reinsurer by an estimated settlement. This is called a commutation clause. Ceding commission, we have seen that there can be a flat commission, like a particular percentage of reinsurance premium paid by the reinsured. ORC we have discussed. There can be this can be an incremental commission paid on the retrocession of a reinsurance. Okay. Cut through clause we have already discussed. In the event of insolvency, direct insurer can directly claim to the reinsurer, and insurer can pay. Otherwise, insured cannot claim with the reinsurer. Earned premium is a proportionate premium for the reinsured period. Like see, maybe that one example I have given, that Swiss Re and Munich Re. In that, say premium is maybe offset 12 CR. So in that case, this was started on 1st of January. On 31st March, the earned premium will be 3 CR. Okay, proportionate to the period of that this premium. Then follow the fortune clause. I've already explained. Fronting. Fronting is the insurer accepts insurance on behalf of unlicensed insurer with an intent of passing entire risk to the insurer. Fronting, always remember, fronting is not allowed in Indian market. It is prohibited by the IRDA. Why it is? What is the meaning first? Fronting is nothing but means we are issuing something and placing 100% with the reinsurance company. So here, what is happening? The insurance company doesn't have any risk. What they are doing, they may underwrite any risk, say for the premium, and they will transfer it to another company for with the rate of 3% of premium. So then they will earn 1% of premium without bearing any risk, because all the 100% risk is transferred. So the claim will be settled by the insurance company, but it will be risky. That's why fronting is not allowed by the insurance company. It is maybe mostly it is transferred to the foreign countries. So this is transferred to the foreign country. Even other condition is there that minimum 50% retention is there on such condition we will see. But fronting, just remember two things. Fronting means transferring everything, all the risk without keeping, or maybe keeping very low amount with us, and transferring this maybe 98-99% to the another reinsurer. And second thing is here, you need to remember that fronting is not allowed by the IRDA. Then ground of loss. What is ground of loss? Gross amount of loss occurring to the reinsured, beginning with the first dollar of the loss and after the deductions required by insurance agreement. Entire amount of loss including deductibles, but net of salvage and recoveries. So here, entire amount of loss including deductibles, but net of salvage and recoveries. Suppose loss is of 100 crore. So we will only deduct the salvage value. Maybe say 2 crore is the salvage value, or some recoveries from the recoveries is say maybe 5 crores we have recovered. So 93 CR will be your ground of loss here. Here, ultimate net loss will be gross loss, including survey fees, legal fees, less recoveries from other insurance, which reduce loss to the treaty. So here we have not taken the recoveries from other insurer. Here we are taking the recoveries from the reinsurer also. Maybe in excess of loss treaty, there can be some proportionate treaties also. Na? So some losses will be recovered from the proportionate treaties. So that amount also will deduct it. Then it will become a ultimate net loss. For SWIFT, they can only ask you the full form, which is single window financial facultative and treaty. GDP, gross direct premium, it's calculated as gross domestic premium minus reinsurance ceded plus reinsurance accepted. Simple sum can come for scale 1 to 2, that they will give you that XYZ insurance company written premium so and so, and it ceded this much and accepted the reinsurance of this much. So to just do simple calculation, that premium minus cession plus acceptance, that will be your gross direct premium. Then long tail, some claims are having long tail, means they may occur much later than the expiry of the policy. Like particularly in the case of liability, you can say the claims are occurring, means reporting even after so many years. So this happen. Even you can see in the motor TP also it is happening. So these claims are called as a long tail claims. Portfolio, we have seen that insurance policies in force portfolio, the policies in force we called it as a premium portfolio. Then outstanding losses is called as a loss portfolio. Then insurance investment is called as an investment portfolio. So someone asked me that question. So if suppose some losses are outstanding, so whether that new insurer will pay or not. So with the loss entry portfolio, we can give a credit to the new insurer, then that will pay. And for that, we have to charge it as a loss withdrawal portfolio to the expiring insurer. So that loss is not payable by the earlier one, but by the new one. Now the slip, you must be aware of that the document settling out of the risk particular terms and conditions for which reinsurance protection is sought. Portfolio is the insurance policies in force.
premium portfolio that we have discussed actually. But slip is documents. Actually, slip broker takes a slip from the insurance company. They take it on that how much they want a reinsurance. Then they take this slip to with different reinsurer, and then the reinsurer can either accept whole any of the insurer. They can say that I will accept this much of this one, this much share. Then after coming back to the 100, then this comes to the broker comes back with the slip to the insurance company, and then in that this one even in slip other details are also there. This particulars is given, terms and condition is given, everything is given mentioned in dot, and on that basis only the shares are accepted by the reinsurance company. A large risk, when we call it as a large risk, when it is when the sum assured is about 2,500 cr for the consequential loss and property insurance, then we called it as a large risk. Maybe various location of the same insurer is going beyond that, then we call it as a large risk. And some if sum assured issued about 100 cr in case of legal liability, then also we call it as a large risk. For property is 2,500 cr plus, and for legal liability it's 100 cr plus at one location. Downgrade clause. Now, during currency of a reinsurance contract, if rating of reinsurer is downgraded, reinsurer has right to cancel the reinsurance contract as per the downgrade clause on the basis of the downgrading of the reinsurance company. Then R clause, there are two given here. One is 72 hours for the our all these this catastrophe like hurricane, earthquake, volcanic eruption, civil war, everything. 72 hours is considered as one event, and 168 hours for the monsoon. Now, can you tell me why this R clause is important? Why is it so?
Deductible purpose.
To provide coverage under the single event.
But if that clause is not there,
Deductible.
Correct. This is the most important, deductible, because if you form it in particular event, particular risk is formed with that particular hours, then deductible will be applicable. Suppose the loss is more than 72 hours in case of hurricane, then we can take a 72 hours as a one event and the rest as a second event. If we again it is going beyond 144 hours, then that will be third event, and so on, so that there will be a that many deductible will be applicable. So for 72 for one event there will be one deductible, for second event there will be another deductible, so likewise, so that reinsurers recovery comes down if there are more than one event. Now here again, choices of the insurance company can select a particular inception point. From this point that my 70 hours will start, from this point my 160 hours will start, likewise, so that the choice is given, but from that then 72 hours will be considered as one event, 168 hours of monsoon will be considered as one event, and before that or after that if something is there, then that will be a different event. Female error clause. What is a female error clause? Now, see, if the treaty is on the basis of the PML, now there can be a wrong estimation of the PML. In that case, the liability of the reinsurer may increase due to wrong estimation of the premium, the PML. Maybe see, maybe losses of 500 cr. Submission is of 500 cr, and we have estimated PML as 200 cr. Okay. Now, suppose their proportion is 60-40. So how much loss is payable by the reinsurance company? It will be 80 cr, because 40% is of the reinsurance company. Now, it may happen that our PML may go wrong. So then it will go maybe say 300 cr. Now, if 300 cr is the loss, in that case, what will happen? If we go with the 60%, then what will be the losses payable by the reinsurance company? It will be 180 instead of 40% is the reinsurer, then 120 instead of 80. So 40 CR more reinsurance needs to pay. Okay, but as per PML clause, if in the event of a loss, the PML underlying the reinsurance agreement is exceeded, the additional liability to be borne by the reinsurer shall be limited to 50% of the amount that would have resulted had the PML not exceeded. So how much they will pay? As per
100 crores.
100 CR you are saying. Okay. See, had PML been correct, then their liability was 80 CR. Okay. Now their liability is becoming 120 CR, means 40 CR is increasing. So out of that, 50% will be paid. So you are correct that 100 CR will be payable by the reinsurance company and not 120. And they cannot say that we'll pay only 80, and insurer company cannot force for 120. Even that is actually, that is done in the market. Negotiation is done that we force that like to pay the 120 also. But if we do this thing, then what happens? Our relation get hampered. Then next time the cover will not be given. These things can happen. But to avoid that, this is there. So we may follow the PML error clause. In that, 50% extra can be recorded from the reinsurer, but not more than that. Then some figures are here given. The factuals are there given. That for what is a paid up capital required for the insurance broker, 75 lakhs, which is broker. That you just remember. Sometimes just some related questions are asked for that. It is important. Okay. Then now we'll see the IRDA regulation 2018, because some important points are there from which question comes in examination. Maximum retention within the country subject to proper and adequate diversification of the risk. So IRDA suggests that we should keep maximum retention in our country. We should not rely heavily on the foreign reinsurer. So we should keep it with us. Then develop adequate technical capability and financial capacity in our country. Secure the best possible reinsurance coverage required to protect the interests of policyholders, retrocedents at the reasonable cost, and simplify the administration of business. They can ask you which of the following is the objective of the insurance program. They can just twist any of the sentence here, and they can ask you which of the not the program. You will see that these are this one. So just understand these are the objectives. Then the retention policy. What is the retention policy as per IRDA? That Indian insurer shall maintain maximum possible retention, as we've seen. Format segment-wise retention policy means although we are maintaining some retention, like say 50%, 60% or retention, but this will be different for different segment. For fire, we may have 50%, but as health is, if suppose health is draining for us, so we can have less than that. So accordingly, we can have a different segment-wise retention policy. Ensure that insurance arrangement is not fronting. Fronting, I will explain that, transferring entire risk without keeping anything for us. Every Indian insurer shall maintain a minimum retention of 5%, 50% of its Indian business. Like the same is applicable to IRDA also. So whatever obligatory session we are doing, at least 50% should be kept by the IRDA. Even other risk also, whatever coming, maybe some other session also done to the GICRE, maybe not only the obligatory session. So GICRE have to keep at least 50% of each and every risk. Means total whatever the amount is there, they should keep at least a 50%. And the insurer should justify its retention policy to the authority, and whatever they have policy made, there is also the time frame is given by the IRDA when to submit the policy. So whatever policy they are submitting to the regulator, in our case which is IRDA, that should be justified. Then compulsory obligatory, we have seen that 4% to JSA. There here now reinsurance arrangement commence from the beginning of every financial year, but we have to make a program 45 and submit it to the IRDA 45 days in advance of the financial year. We have to make one program for the upcoming financial year, and we have to get it board approved and to the IRDA 45 days in advance of the financial year. So 45 days before of 1st April. And after that also our job is not over. As per that program, we'll have some treaties and all this, and this will finalize, and then the final program will be submitted to the IRDA within 30 days of the financial commencement of the financial. That means up to 30th of April, we have to submit the final program with the name of the reinsurer, with the name of the treaties, which arrangement is made for which line of business, who are the reinsurer, everything should be mentioned in that program, and that should be submitted within 30 days to the regulator. And changes should be submitted within 15 days. Suppose later on there can be some changes, maybe some treaty is discontinued and we have formed any other treaty in place of that. So after that change, within 15 days, we have to submit it to the IRDA.
Sir, 1 second. Sir,
Yes.
I think this 30 days regulation is changed now to 45 days. In recently changes which are done in August 23.
Okay.
August 23, there are some regulation changes. In this 30 limits, 30 days limit, what you are telling 30th April, I think it has been changed to 45 days.
Okay.
Can you please?
For updating, I will just confirm it and then I will update on the Telegram page.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's move forward now. The ratings, when we are reinsuring, that time also we have to check the ratings also. If Standard & Poor BBB rating is there, then limit of session allowed under proportionate treaty will be up to 10%. We can do it. That is the maximum limit in proportionate treaties, and in non-proportional also we can do up to 10%. Total limit is given 20% for the proportional plus non-proportional. In greater than BBB rating and up to AA of Standard & Poor, 15, but overall we can do 25%. Means either 10, 15, 12.5, 12.5, but not 15, because it will go beyond 25. Okay. Although it is allowed 15 in proportional, non-proportional. Greater than AA of Standard & Poor, then 20, but maximum limit is 30%. These are the limits. So as per the company rating, we can invest. We can not invest. Not investment. It is we can sit. Session can be done as per the company rating. Ultimate net loss clause. Ultimate net loss means the sum actually paid by the reinsured cedant in respect of any loss, including expenses such as litigation, survey fees, etc., but after deducting salvage and recoveries. Okay, so that we have already discussed. I think so. The reinsurer is bound to pay his share of claim even if the insurer is unable to pay the full amount to insure due to the liquidation or other factors. So, in case there is a insolvency of the insurance company, it may happen that insurance company is not in the position to honor the claim, but still reinsurer cannot deny the liability, so that reinsurer has to pay their share to the insurance company. And if a cut through clauses that either they can directly pay to the cut through clauses that to the insured, or they can pay it to the insurance company, but they cannot deny that insurance company is not in the position to pay the losses. 75% loss reporting clause is there. The reinsured shall report all losses estimated to amount to 75% or more of the retention of this contract. So if the losses is going beyond the 75% of the retention limit, then immediately we have to give intimation to the reinsurance company, so that they can also have a close look on the losses, and if required, they can also intervene. So if losses goes beyond 75% of the retention amount, that time we have to inform to the reinsurance company, and we have to provide the details to the reinsurer. Next, sanction limitation and exclusion clause. You must be aware that still Russia, Ukraine is there. Now some other countries are coming forward. So there no reinsurer shall be deemed to provide cover, and no reinsurer shall be liable to pay any claim or provide any benefit under, to the extent that the provisions of such cover, payment of such claim, or provisions of the such benefit would expose that reinsurer to any sanction, prohibition, or restriction under UN regulation, or the trade or economic sanctions, laws or regulation of the European Union, United Kingdom, or USA. So here, if United Nations or trade unions or economic sanctions are there, had made marked some countries as a sanctioned countries, so then automatically there is a session termination of the contract for this. Maybe mostly it is a for war and allied areas it is done, but sometimes it is done for all the risk can be withdrawn by the reinsurer. So that time we have to underwrite at our own, so that time insurance company are taking more precautions. So sanction clause that limits the liability or exclude the liability of the reinsurer by this clause. Inspection of record clause, as like we have right to inspect the records of the insured. Likewise, reinsurance company has authority to or right to come and check our records, which is in any reasonable time and demanded by the reinsurer. Errors and omission clause, we have already discussed. Errors and, no, we have not really discussed this. In errors and omission clause, any inadvertent delay, error or omission on the part of either of the reinsurer or insurer shall not relieve the other party from any liability which would have attached of this agreement. Suppose it may happen that insurance company given one statement, say claim border X is given to the reinsurance company, and in that by oversight they did not mention any particular claim, but after after knowing that yes, we missed it, we did not mention this one, if they rectify this statement, then the reinsurer cannot deny that. So but the thing is that whenever we come to know, we will know that we have to rectify it immediately and inform to the other party. So because of that errors or omission, other party cannot deny their liability. Hours clause we already discussed, for 72 hours for the various events. So 168 for monsoon, you remember, and for 72 hours everything like hurricane, typhoon, windstorm, rainstorm, hailstorm, various types of earthquakes like sea quake, tidal wave. There can be a RSMD also, right strike, malicious damage, civil commutation, like all these things are there. There can be a region wise also, this is given up to two adjoining states. That is also sometimes mentioned in that this clause. Okay. Penal error clause that we have discussed. Cut through clause also discussed. Claims cooperation clause. A further condition precedent to the reinsurer's obligation to pay is that the reinsured shall, on the reinsurer request, cooperate with the reinsurer in the adjustment and settlement of claims where market loss exceeds INR 1,000 million. So for mega losses, 1,000 million INR. Now, in these cases, what may happen that insurance company needs to discuss with the reinsurance company also. They for the appointing surveyor and all this. While going, even the reinsurer can also come into further settlement on this one. If they are coming, there should be total cooperation by the insurance company to the reinsurance company, because their losses also is there. So we should cooperate with the reinsurance company for the settlement of these losses. Terrorism and political risk exclusion clause, it excludes the loss caused due to the any of the following: war, invasion, act of foreign enemy, hostility, permanent or temporary disposition of significant confiscation, the lawfully constituted authority, military, civil commission, military uprising, any act of terrorism. All these are excluded as per the terrorism and political risk exclusion clause if it is mentioned under the treaty. Indian reinsurance market challenges. What are the challenges? First is limited cover availability for liability, professional indemnity, oil and energy, etc. So we don't have much coverages for this. So we have to rely on the foreign market for this kind of risk. Then premium rates are costed as compared to the foreign reinsurer. We are having higher rates at the premium. That's why sometimes other than the obligatory session, we prefer foreign reinsurer. As we are getting a cheaper rates, different dates of finalization of accounts globally there can be, and lots of catastrophic events in the past few years. You must have seen so many catastrophic events are coming. So these are hitting, and which is having adverse impact on our reinsurance contract also. Sum assured versus PML basis. One example I have given here. See here, suppose on the list of sum assured basis, 350 CR is a our sum assured. So in that cases, if retention is 50 CR and 2 lines treaty is there, then what will happen? 2 lines will be 100 CR, and again 200 CR will come back to facultative or self. So in that case, premium sharing will be in the ratios of 14.29%, 28.57%, 57.14%. So how much premium is going? 5 CR, 10 CR, 20 CR. But if it is on PML basis, then and we assume it as a 140 CR as a PML, then see our retention will be same as 50 CR and 2 lines will be 100. But as PML is 140, then surplus it will be of 90 CRs, and in that ratio it will be divided 35 and 64, 12.5 and 22.5. But if suppose PML goes wrong, if goes as 200 CR, then what happens? There is a loss to the reinsurance company, because that if it is goes 200 CR, their share can be 100 CR and they can get more premium. So that is due to wrong estimation, there can be a impact on the premium sharing, also on the loss sharing. And we have seen that what happens if the loss goes beyond PML. Now, different kinds of categorization of risk. If risk is above, up to 30 CR, this arrangement will not be asked in your examination. But just understand that small risk up to 30 CR. So in that we keep more up to 26.5 CRs, like more for the small risk. But for the medium risk, our retention comes down. See, up to 30 CR to 200 CRs is deferred, but we keep like up to 50 CRs. Then surplus treaty is forming something, and quota share is going more. In large risk is coming when it is above 200 CRs. On that, again, obligatory cession, net retention. These are arrangement which company does. For examination point of view, there will be not a question, just to understand the risk, which risk are small, medium, and large risk. Here,
Sir, how to deal with claims when both the proportional and non-proportional treaties are given in the question? Like last year in 3 to 4 and 4 to 5, I've heard that there were numericals where a certain loss was mentioned, and then there were different type of treaties like the quota share, surplus, and excess of loss and stop loss were mentioned, and they were told to calculate the loss. I don't know how they framed it, but
so first quota share will come into the picture. Okay. Even see, even although there is a quota proportionate treaty or not, what happens in a particular, if losses exceed particular deductible, then non-proportionate will come. Is it?
Yes.
Right. So beyond the underlying limit, beyond deductibles, we can cover it from the insurance company, and whatever our share is there. In that also, see that proportionate. So first we'll check the proportionate one. We'll recover our losses. We'll make good from the proportionate reinsurer, maybe surplus or quota share, whatever it is there. We'll take that. Along with that, our retention will be there, and these two together form our deductible for the this non-proportionate one, and accordingly we'll recover it from the non-proportionate treaty. Understood?
Okay, so basically whatever to be covered from proportional treaties, first you have to calculate that will be the priority for excess of loss.
Yes.
And subsequently,
Because
I don't know how to.
When we come into contract with the non-proportionate treaties, that time we keep in our mind what is our proportionate treaty, how much will recover from the proportionate treaties. Okay, our retention plus proportionate treaties, this will form this so much. So this much will be come under this treaty. So after that, we will keep that underlying limit. Okay, so that will become our underlying limit, and after that, I will definitely that your non-proportional treaties will come into the picture. Okay. Okay. Now, any questions?
What if excess of loss and stop loss both is given? And I don't know how it was framed because I don't remember the question. Somebody was verbally only informed me. But if both excess of loss and stop loss both are given in the question, then?
Okay. In excess of loss, maybe see, stop loss is also one of the kind of excess of loss. But when you are mentioning two terms here, you are telling excess of loss means as a per risk excess of loss. Okay.
Yes.
So in that event, either see, we have a choice whether we can go entirely with the this one stop loss. In a stop loss also, so see what happens. Stop loss comes into the picture after a particular percentage. Here again the same thing happen as you asked for the surplus and this one. So here from each and every risk, if you have the we know that from each and every risk how much is our excess and what is the loss amount. So for on each risk basis we will recover it. Okay, but we consider when we decide a limit for the stop loss. Now stop loss is on the percentage basis. So when particular when the loss our claim ratio goes beyond particular ratio, the remaining will definitely recover from the stop loss reinsurer.
So I think stop loss will come at the last, right? Because if
Right,
it is
right.
if it is covering 100% over to 130%, so that underlying till 100 will be the covered under excess of loss, and then only I think stop loss
Yes.
probably will be triggered.
After that, your deductible, then your stop loss will come into the picture. Okay. Any other doubt?
Sir, can you
Sir,
please
what is
once again
policy
explain the MDP
discussion
numerical?
करते हैं
There is some confusion on that,
MDP.
Yeah, the numerical which you were explaining that, if you can just again explain the
Okay,
one.
okay. Let's go back to that this one. Have you understood the meaning of MDP?
Yes, sir. It's a minimum deposit premium in case of excess of loss.
To whom we give that this MDP and which contract?
Under excess of loss, we give it to the reinsurer.
Okay. And what is the full form of MDP?
It's minimum deposit premium.
Correct. Now, as name suggests, it is a minimum deposit premium. Because what happens when at the beginning of the financial year, we are not aware what will be our premium. So we estimate particular premium, and on that basis, see, rate is defined. Rate is defined that the insurer will say that yes, okay, for your fire LOB will charge 5% of the premium, 4% of premium, 3%, whatever rate is given by the reinsurer. Okay. Now, but if the rate is say 5% or say 10%. Now, if we don't know how much premium is there, how can we pay that actual premium to the insurance company? So what we do, we estimate a certain premium, and on that basis, we give certain percentage. MDP is also denoted in maybe say in the contract 85% or 90% MDP is payable at the beginning of the year on estimated premium. So we find out what is our estimated net premium income, and on that basis, particular percentage we will pay. Now, like in this first example, 50 crores. Suppose our estimated premium is 50 CR. Now, in that case, our rate is say 10% for the fire LOB. Now, as per our estimated premium, cost comes 5 CR. We have to pay 5 CR, but as a MDP, we have to pay 90%. In contract, it will be mentioned whether it is 85% or 90%. Now it is mentioned 90%. So 90% will be paid. So out of 5 crores, we'll pay only 4.5 crores. Balance will be paid after the end of the contract, after arriving actual premium, after knowing the actual premium. So 4.5 CR will be paid. Now, after end of the contract, we will come to know the actual premium underwritten by insurance company is 55 CR. So on that 55 CR, if we apply our rate, what is the rate?
10%.
10%, because reinsurance company is charging 10% of the insurance premium. So 10% of the 55 CR will come 5.5 CR. So actually we need to pay 5.5 CR, but we have paid how much as a MDP?
4.5.
4.5. So balance will be paid as a adjustment premium. Is this clear now?
Right, sir.
Likewise, in marine also you can find the same. Now go to the third example of the liability excess of loss premium, excess of loss treaty. Now here, suppose our expected net premium income is 20 CR and rate is 30%. Now our cost will be 6 CR, and as per MDP, we have to pay 90%. That means at the beginning, we'll pay 5.4 CR to the reinsurance company. Now, suppose at the end of the period, we found that our premium income is 15 CR. Then what is our actual cost?
It's 4.5 CR.
4.5. Okay.
Right.
Now, if you see, we have to pay 4.5 CR. But how much we have paid?
5.4.
5.4 CR. But mathematically, if you'll see, we have to take back 90 lakhs from the reinsurer, isn't it?
Right.
But as it is a MDP, minimum deposit premium is 5.4 CR. We are not taking anything back. So adjustment premium is nil in that case. and our cost will be 5.4 CR. Understood?
Okay. So
Is it clear?
basically, nothing will be refunded from
Correct,
MDP.
correct. If only if excess need to paid, then insurance company will pay, but reinsurer will not pay back anything because MDP they have to return.
Right, sir. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Any other doubt?
Thank you. No,
Or
sir.
shall
That
I?
is thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sir, can you explain PML burst? Actually, I want to clear it with the help of an example. Suppose sum issued is 100 crores.
Yeah.
Okay, PML is 50 crores.
Okay.
Okay, and apportionment is done. Retention 10 crore and surplus is 4 lines, 40 crores.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. If loss occurs of suppose 25 crores.
Then PML is not bursting, ma'am.
Then apportionment will be done in the ratio of 1:4, that is 5:20, right?
Correct.
But what if the loss occurs to the tune of 70 crores?
So for that, I explained you the PML.
Earlier the PML was 50 crores.
Right.
Okay, and we have done apportionment in the ratio of 1:4.
So we will calculate two things. One, by if PML not gone wrong. So our apportionment was in 50,
1:4.
10/40.
1:4.
So
Yeah.
10/40. The liability is 40, right?
Yeah.
But if it is going 70, now how much will be the liability? Just mathematically you tell me.
Okay.
Plus 4 is coming how
70.
much?
1:4. Let it be 80, sir. Let it be
It is
70.
70, no? So divided by 5.
Divided by 5, right? Right.
So it is coming how much? 5, I think 14 and 58 is coming, is it?
Yeah, 14 and 58, right, sir?
Right, 58. Okay. Its liability could be 50, but now it is coming to 58. So
56, sir. 56.
14
is to 56.
14, 56 is there. Okay.
Right.
His
Right, sir.
liability is coming 56.
Right, sir.
If PML had not gone wrong, his liability could be only 40.
Right, sir.
So he needs to bear how much? 16 more?
Yeah.
But he will pay only 50% of that. So he will pay 40 plus 8.
But sir, we had paid premium for 40 crores.
Yeah. But as per, I explained this. PML
Follow the fortunes.
No, not the follow the fortune. I explained it with the example also.
PM error clause will apply.
Yes, PML error clause.
Okay. Even if we had paid premium for 40 lakhs, he will pay 48 lakhs.
Correct.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
See, you read this wording of the PML error clause. If in the event of a loss, the PML underlying the reinsurance agreement is exceeded, the additional liability to be borne by the insurer. See, he is saying additional liability. So that means he will pay more to be borne by the reinsurer shall be limited to 50% of the amount that would have resulted had the PML not exceeded. So we have that's why we compared both. Na? If PML would have resulted correct, then it was 40. If it is due to wrong, it is going to 56. So additional liability is 16. So we are paying 50%, that is 8.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Any other doubt, or shall we stop? Any doubt?
Sir, premium rate is decided by the reinsurer in MDP like all other classes also.
Yes, reinsurance company offer their premium, but there can be a negotiation and all these things. Both can decide this one. They offer it now. When broker take a slip, that time broker takes a slips with a different reinsurer. They agree for particular percentage and with a particular rate. On that basis, that can be decided.
So, what is the difference between slip and broker cover note?
Slip. Slip is before the contract. Whatever coverage we want, that we give the details of the terms and condition and everything to the broker. That and how much coverage is want. Then that is slip is taken to different reinsurer, and then they agree on this one. And brokers cover while they issuing this one before, like us, before issuing the policy, we are issuing the cover note. Likewise, that is purchase form. Okay.
Sir, most of the
Yes. Any other doubt, or shall we stop?
Sir, regarding this extended expiration clause.
Yes.
Extended expiration clause.
Extended expiration clause. I will get back to you. I will mark it in the group.
Okay.
Any other thing which you not understood?
So what is the runoff clause, sir?
Runoff clause is like, see, our this on particular there is an anniversary period given on a particular anniversary period. It will be that our cover will cease, but actually we are renewing it on before that. So runoff clause by that expiry date, that on anniversary date, it will be cease this contract. There is two more clause I will explain in last actually my lecture, last P. One is a sunset clause and another one is a sunrise clause, which is not in your book. Okay. So sunset clause is that in that predetermined date or maybe event is mentioned. After that, there will be no liability of the reinsurer. Okay, so after that, if it is going as per sunset clause, there will be no liability of the reinsurer. And as per sunrise clause, we can compensate it by the sunrise clause, to the reinsurer. So here, even which is the beyond the purview of the contract period, that will be covered under that treaty. That is a sunrise clause. So, like if something is not payable by the sunset clause to the previous reinsurer, we take it even though that is not under the contract period, even not payment payable, but by adding a sunrise clause, that liability will be included in that new contract. So that is a sunrise clause. Okay, so that will be taken care of. Okay. So shall we stop? Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a
All the
lot.
best for your examinations. Okay. Thing which I was going to tell you, what I told you at the beginning, that just go through the book, and if you go through the book and just listen it again, maybe on YouTube or this one, and go through the PPT, that is sufficient. And just if you get some time, then just practice the questions. Otherwise, questions will come from the books, whatever syllabus is there. Only the questions will be applicable type. So just you understand and then apply your knowledge. Otherwise, there is no need to take any extra materials or anything like that. Your book is sufficient for your examination, but go thoroughly. Just not read for the reading sake. Go thoroughly by understanding this one, and go through this PPT also, which I will share on the our Telegram group. I will immediately sharing it. Okay.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Tell me, sir.
Sir, two things. I'll be taking your time. Can you explain that axis of loss numerical once again, just in brief? And one thing, and second thing, as far as book is concerned, all 14 chapters are important, including the appendices, or we can concentrate only if time is less. We can concentrate only on.
Actually, if you see, book is having less pages as compared to others. Appendices, these are just basic concepts. You cannot go that annexure if you want. You can skip that annexure, but go through all the chapters, because some straight away questions are coming, like credit agencies, or this I have not covered although, but credit agencies, just these names will come. They can ask you the full form of any credit agencies, all the maybe scale 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, like that. So that will be there. So if you go through the book now, it is good. You just read all the chapters. Don't skip anything. If you want excess of course, I will just take one excess.
तिथे खाऊन येणार आहे बोलली वर्षा. हा 300 जेवायचे आहेत.
Please switch off the mic. Those who are not, those who do not want to ask anything.
मला काही कळत नाहीये. सांग ना. 300 रुपये त्यांनी सांगितलेत का?
Excess of loss. here. See this. Suppose that there is a excess of loss treaty of say 10 lakhs excess of 5 lakhs. Okay. Now, if it is a 10 lakhs excess of 5 lakhs, this excess of loss treaty denotes that up to 5 lakhs, all the losses will be paid by whom? Insurance company. Okay. And beyond that, if losses arises, then that will be paid by the insurance company. So if losses is up to 5 lakhs, say 3 lakhs, everything will be paid by the insurance company. 4 lakhs, everything will be paid by the insurance company. 5 lakhs, everything will be paid by the insurance company. If it is a 6 lakhs, then 5 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company. 1 lakh will be paid by the insurance company. Okay. If it is a 7 lakhs, then 5 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company. 2 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company. Up to 10 lakhs means if it is a 14 lakhs, 5 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company, 9 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company. If it is 15 lakhs, then 5 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company, 10 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company. But if it is 16 lakhs, then first 5 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company, then not 11, although it is a 16, but the limit is 10 lakhs, so 10 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company, and remaining 1 lakh will come back again to the insurance company or to the facultative insurance. So here, if facultative arrangement is not there, 6 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company and 10 lakhs will be paid by the insurance company. I hope your doubt is clear.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So thank you everyone and all the best for your examination.
Thank you, sir.
Sharing the
Thank you,
PPT
sir.
in Telegram group.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.